Hello and welcome to Cabot TV's Necromancer stream or something of that sort. Danhausen says he plays Dark Souls and Diablo 3 for the Blue Light Kmart special sometimes. Who knows? You'll stream it. He's part of everything on the internet. Watch him, Cabot TV.
I see you don't drink Wilkins instant coffee.
What about my future?
I hate to tell you, but you don't have a future.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing today, guys? Hey, how you doing? Here I am, trying to get a stream in to make up for the stream I missed this past weekend because I was exhausted. Long story short, I legit... Am I getting sound? I'm not sure that there's any sound for that. Long story short, I legit left work early Tuesday because I was exhausted to the point where, and I didn't actually bring this up to anybody that I work for, but I almost stepped out into an aisle in front of a pallet jack a couple of times. I barely caught myself doing it, and that could have been disastrous. So I made the decision to go Tuesday. Slept better last night. I'm doing good now, and I figured we could get some something going. Elbow, what's going on? How you doing today, buddy? So I have, in full disclosure, been playing this on my other... I actually literally made a new profile on Nintendo to play this game on stream. I have found this to be easily my favorite Pokemon game. And what we're playing today, for those of you who don't know, is that right there. Pokemon Violet. My daughter has Scarlet. My other daughter has Violet as well. And they may actually be making appearances on stream in the future. Tonight, however, they are not here. I am in the house by myself for a bit while the wife and kids are out. So I thought this would be a great time to get some streaming in. So I am using a Pro Controller. For anybody's wondering, I've got this nice, beautiful Zelda Pro Controller. Although I kind of want I want a Pokemon one, but I don't want Pikachu. I don't like Pikachu. Got your first Marvel Omnibus today. Nice. What one did you pick up, Elbow? What did you end up going with? Your boy NecroCabbot's kind of white, a little pale. We'll go... Nah, I'm blonde in my other playthrough. We're not going to go blonde on this one. Of course, I'm going to be NecroCabbot, so... if I can fit it. I know some of these Pokemon games don't like that. I am going to leave the music in on this one, and if I get hit for a content strike from Nintendo, which I have had happen to me before while playing Zelda because of the music, the next stream would have no music. I don't need Nintendo monetizing something that I can't monetize myself, even if they don't hit me for it. I have no ability to monetize at the moment. Oh, I did it. Wrong way. And as strange as it may sound, as much as I've played this game since I picked it up last Friday, and I have played it quite a bit, I still mix up the A and B buttons because I'm used to playing on one of these. So I still screw it up. See, now I can hear the music, but I don't think you guys can, and that's an issue. What is going on with that? Desktop audio. Elgato. Elgato coming through, or she says... Oh, no, you guys are. It's showing up on Elgato, not on desktop audio. Okay. That is different to me. I'm not used to that. I got the new Wolverine. Yeah. Okay, look, to be clear, I don't hate Wolverine. Wolverine is legit just somebody who is oversaturated in Marvel. Spider-Man kind of is too, but I don't think it's quite to the same degree. The other character you get that's oversaturated in Marvel is Deadpool. The two, Wolverine, Deadpool, Spider-Man... These characters, while not necessarily, in my opinion, the top characters that Marvel has that have the most interest, the most intriguing stories, they are absolutely oversaturated. I think X-23 is going to become the same exact way, Elbow. I truly do. If she hasn't already, she will be. But don't let that deter you from liking the character. Just because I think it's oversaturated means nothing. If you enjoy something, you should partake, as long as it's within the limits of the law, of course. You don't need to be breaking rules and laws and all that kind of crazy stuff. All right, we need a hairstyle, because this thing ain't cutting it for me. I might need to adjust the volume of the music. It is rather low, but we can't do that quite yet. I'm not going to have a braid, I don't think. Long and straight. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna fly. I wish, honestly, I wish I could go bald with a beard, but you're supposed to be a kid. That's the one thing I wish I could do. Slicked back. Oh, yeah. We'll go slick back. Why the hell not? I don't want brown hair. I don't know if black hair works. This is what I did in my other character, and it worked fine for that. Light brown, platinum blonde, pink brown, wine red. No, let's go pink brown. I don't mind that. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. We can do that. Confirm. Yes. We do need to adjust the eyes. I do not like that eye color. Everything else I'm pretty much okay with. Unless they've got a squinty eye. Because my eyes are a little squinty. Can you do squinty? Oh, there we go. Yeah. He looks a little sleepy. I always look a little sleepy. We ever get to meet other discussion? Absolutely. I love talking comics about. You know me. My eyes are actually like a grayish color. A grayish, hazelish, grayish color. Green, a little bit of green, a little bit of blue, a little bit of hazel, kind of grayish when I wear gray. They don't change color as brilliantly as they used to when I was younger, but they do change color. I actually like that look. I like that look quite ultramarine. I want to see what that looks like. That's cool. I actually like the gray better. I like that gray better. So, confirm. Why they changed the confirm button on the hairstyles? It's the plus button. On that, it is the B button. That is weird. So there we are. And before we get into this any further, why did I pick Violet over Scarlet? Because the legendary for Scarlet has wheels, but he walks all the time. Forever. And I understand why they did that. It's supposed to be like Scarlet is more about the past, whereas Violet's more about the future. I just like the ride Pokemon I get in Violet better than I do the one in Scarlet. Which doesn't mean we won't ever play Scarlet on the stream. I have the ability to do that, and at some point we will be into Scarlet, I'm sure. The one thing I don't like about Violet is one of the Titans in Violet looks complete trash, whereas in Scarlet it looks fantastic. And we will be able to get a smaller version of it thanks to the fact that my daughter has Scarlet, and we will be able to go looking for one in her game, or she will be able to get us one and trade it over. Which is a thing I hope to have happen. I do want to complete the decks. I want to complete the decks on my personal game, and probably this one too. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. I have not wanted to complete, and this is something I think is important here. I have not wanted to complete the Pokédex since the original games. We didn't think Marvel Comics has an issue with cloning characters too often. Yes. The other thing they do, Elbow, and I agree with Eric, because I actually had a conversation over Twitter with Eric Larson. For those of you who don't know who Eric Larson is, he is one of the big 7 from Image Comics. He writes, draws, and I believe still inks. Or maybe he doesn't ink. I know he writes and draws Savage Dragon. He has done that since the beginning of the Savage Dragon comic book. He's a fantastic person to converse with. Although, full disclosure, he does not take kindly to people who are insulting, so if you're going to do it, please be respectful. But by all means, reach out and talk to the guy. He's amazing. But I've talked to him before, and I do happen to agree with him. If you're going to take a character and you want to make a diverse character, you want to make someone who is a representation of a specific culture, be that Black culture or Hispanic culture or Native American culture or any culture, for example, I don't think it's the best move to take an established character and change them just for the sake of diversity. I think it would be more respectful to the culture itself to take a character, make them their own thing, and build them up just like you did the original characters. It is fantastic when there's a new hero. There's not enough new heroes. We could use a few new comic books. You know, we don't need another Iron Man. We don't need another Captain America. We don't need another Captain Marvel or Ms. Marvel, honestly. And there's nothing wrong with the way they've done some of the stuff. I actually enjoy some of the stuff they've done. But I just think it would have been more respectful to the cultures themselves to give them their own character instead of having to have them stand on the shoulders of a previously established name. They don't need that. They can stand on their own. Those cultures are rich cultures, strong and vibrant, and should definitely stand on their own. Black Panther is a great example. The original Black Panther is his own character. He's a black character, and look at the reception that character has gotten in the movies, in the comics. People love Black Panther. Everyone loves Black Panther. It's not hard to see why. He's fantastic. Sorry, I'm on a rant. We're not doing a lot of playing. I'm doing a lot of ranting at the screen. One of the only one left from the OG Image still working. Todd McFarlane still works. Jim Lee still works, but not at Image. I think Silvestri still works, doesn't he? Marvel totally mishandled the all-new angle. Yeah, it would not... Again, it would not go unappreciated for some of these characters to be something new, big, great. Take a chance. Some of it, it's just like... It's going to be just like everything else in the regard that, you know, you throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and you see what sticks. Not everyone's going to be the next Spider-Man. Not everyone's going to be the next Captain America. Now, I said all that, and I have a couple of exceptions. One... The new Nick Fury, because the original Nick Fury, the white Nick Fury, still exists. They did that in an interesting way where, because of the Ultimate Universe, we have two Nick Furies rolling around in the Marvel Universe. You just don't hear from the original Nick Fury very much. We get the Samuel L. Jackson version of Nick Fury, who is the superior Nick Fury. In and of the fact that it's Samuel L. Jackson. You can't say it's not. It is. Samuel L. Jackson became that character, and that character became Samuel L. Jackson. They are one and the same. They are fantastic. I love it. It's a great freaking thing, and they made the right decision there. The other one that works exceptionally well because of the way they did it is Miles Morales. Miles Morales is not Peter Parker. He is not Spider-Man, but he is Spider-Man. He's his own thing, and it worked fantastically. The new characters aren't bad. They just didn't need to supplant the originals by having them killed off. Yeah, I agree with that. Captain Marvel may be another one that you could make an exception for. I don't think it would be bright to bring back the original Captain Marvel. I don't think he would captivate anybody in this day and age. I think his character is a little too boring for the current market. And this is just my opinion, of course. However, I think Carol Danvers is a fantastic Captain Marvel, although I really do miss her as Miss Marvel. And not just because of the outfit, although I did like the outfit. She was fantastic. I loved the Miss Marvel stuff. I totally could have seen Tony Stark taking on an apprentice. Yes! Yes! Yes. Oop, sorry. I need to get moving. I'm just sitting here talking about Marvel Comics for 20 minutes. Sorry! I'm going to have to adjust my settings, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to do the character creation on stream with you guys. The Uva Academy. I am going to butcher a lot of these names. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. If you are a Pokemon aficionado, if this is your thing, if you know everything about Pokemon, understand that while I have been playing since the originals came out, and I do really enjoy the series, I am not a professional Pokemon player. I have a lot to learn still. I don't lean too heavy into IVs and all that kind of stuff yet. That doesn't mean I won't learn, but I don't know it yet. So, advice is welcome, but be polite, please. Leading the way into the future while valuing our individuality. It is time for you, too, to dive into the world of Pokemon. And Elbow, I am aware that this is not your favorite franchise. I am sorry, but I'm glad you're here to hang out, brother. I hope I make it entertaining enough for the people that are not big Pokemon fans. The director of our school is just weird looking. Director Cavill! Or Cavill. Colville? Clavel. Head of Uva Academy. Again, a lot of these words are Spanish in origin. I do not speak Spanish in any shape or form outside of Hola, ¿cómo está? I can do that. That's about it. Paladea is a sprawling region, bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscapes. And actually, it is a very well done map, in my opinion. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known to us as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. And please bear with me, I will be fixing the sound soon. And the speed at which these pop-ups come. I don't know, maybe I should have done all this before I started streaming. I don't know, I wanted to do it with you guys, I'm sorry. Now, Pokemon can be found living all over, in the seas, in the skies, and even in our cities and towns. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. Uva Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. As Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle, growing alongside them. I will say this, there was a epic rap battles of history between Ash and Darwin, and there was a line from Darwin that I found just absolutely hilarious when he called Ash Mighty Morphin Michael Vick. I found that very funny. Not the whole Michael Vick thing. I mean that he called him Mighty Morphin Michael Vick. I thought that was funny. While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their fullest potential, it's within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your true self. We, the faculty and staff at Uva Academy, can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Also, be prepared to see me miss some shinies because, quite frankly, a lot of them I don't know what they look like. And that does make shiny hunting difficult, but we will get into that. By the way, I am not a huge Power Rangers fan in any shape or form. I really do feel like the series is an entire ripoff of Voltron. I always have. And I'm not even a Voltron fan, but, I mean, Voltron was kind of the original. Anyways, it is sad to hear that David Jason Frank, or Jason David Frank, I said his name wrong, I think. It is sad that he passed in the manner at which he did. I would not have called that in a million years. He always seemed so upbeat whenever I saw him do an interview or interact with fans. And it just goes to show you that, you know, just because someone looks happy on the outside doesn't mean they are. If you see out of the ordinary behavior from your friends and family, you know, don't be afraid to ask them how it's going. You know, reach out, because some people may just be waiting for you to reach out. And if you've got the power to do that and make them feel more comfortable in doing that, it's worth taking the chance on, I think. Just my opinion. I am not a psychiatrist, therapist. I am not in any way able to speak more on that. However, that's just my thought. I'm thinking about what Pokemon I want to start with. In my other game, I started with Fuecoco, which is the Fire Croc, and I love him because he's adorable and derpy looking, and I loved it. But I don't think we're going to do that here, because as cool as his final form is, and it is awesome looking, I think, can we get into the menu? We can! All right, text speed, fast. Sound is full blast, really? Maybe I need to turn up Elgato. Yeah, I think that's better. As long as that's not drowning me out. Because the music in this game is really good for a Pokemon game. But as long as that's not drowning me out, I think that's better. Okay. I didn't realize it was at full blast. Alright, so... Are you going to try Starfield at some point after when it's released? Are you even interested? I'll be honest with you, Elbow, I don't know anything about Starfield, but I'm not disinterested. I'm not disinterested in Starfield. I would totally give it a shot, but it is not high on my list. The next game I am looking at buying, because it releases very soon, is Warhammer 40,000 Dark Tide. I am a Warhammer guy. I've always been a Warhammer guy, and I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that game. Inner already has the game. He's played the beta, and he said it is brutal. And so I'm hoping that he and I will be able to play that together at some point. I think he's planning on getting Scarlet or Violet himself, so you may see us co-op a little bit in that. So, actually, I was thinking about doing possibly getting him to do a Wonderlock challenge, which we would need to set some custom rules for. But I'm not sure 100% what exactly the rules are going to be or what's going to be at stake between the two of us. I have some ideas. I have watched some YouTubers and streamers put out some stuff, but it would be more than just us playing. So hopefully we'd be able to do something like that. I don't know how we would work it exactly, because I'd like to have both games up on screen at the same time. And I think we should be able to do that. I just don't know 100% how. They've recently released several Warhammer Commander decks in Magic. Oh, dude, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Warhammer is fantastic. The lore of Warhammer is deep. Like, really deep. I mean, it's been around a long time, too, though. Like, longer than you realize. Good morning, NecroCabbot. We're not going to get too far into the story today, I don't think. We may get into a gym, but the idea here is going to be to go out. I have a couple of Pokemon I want to rush to go get. 3, in fact. I'm thinking off the top of my head. I'm going to try to rush if I can. And then we're going to do a little bit of training, a little bit of searching. We're going to power up a little bit, take on some trainer battles out in the field, do stuff like that. That's going to be the goal today. Already your uniform and everything. Well, it's your first day at your school, after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. School contacted me and said you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Supposed to wait here... Oh, I already read that. I do that all the time in this game because it doesn't completely switch the screen. It just scrolls down a little bit, and you can see the last line. I go to read it like it's a whole new bubble. Their words, not mine. Apparently, there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Maybe that, one of the things they do need to add to the Pokemon games that they have not is voice acting. Please give us voice actors, at least for the cutscenes. They don't have to be everywhere, but give us voice acted cutscenes, at least, please. Please. It was very impressive, the amount of lore and care that Wizard put into that product. I mean, you almost have to. If you're doing Warhammer, you've got to put time and effort into the lore. Ladies and gentlemen, watch as we have a home invasion by the school director. Dude just freaking barges, kicks in the front door. Notice how he's got nothing in his hands. He has nothing. I want you to pay attention. He has nothing in his hands. You are Master NecroCabbot, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Little Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day? Well, I'm responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here, at last, are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. NecroCabbot, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school. You'll need your bag and your hat as well. The hat we'll be removing as soon as possible. We'll also be getting rid of, I know some YouTubers love them, these stupid socks and these ridiculous shorts at first opportunity, which I don't think we can do yet. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa. For a cuppa? Is that a Spanish thing? I honestly don't know. I've never been to Spain. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? I'm not sure that was an offer as much as an order, but hey. You must join me for a cuppa! Cuppa haters? They got a cuppa haters? As soon as we pick this up, I wonder if I'll have access to change my uniform, because this uniform sucks. The one thing I don't like about this game is one of the few things I don't like about this game is that I cannot change my outfit. I have to stay in one of the school outfits, one of the predetermined school outfits. I can change my hat. I can put on glasses. I can change my gloves. I can change my shoes. But the pants and the shirt, they do not. I have a preset amount of things I can use. X button. Can we change? What's this? Nope, it's not that way. It's this one. No, I do not have access to it yet. As soon as we do, I am... Look at these ridiculous socks and these stupid shorts. I know I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, but any shorts that come above the knee are ridiculous looking on men. I do not like it at all. I never have. I know that's the style. Socks pulled up like that. So you're... Right? Postal worker. We're just too old when Pokemon hit the scene. So I'm 25. Yeah, I know. Dude, it barely hit me. Like, I was almost too old for it at the time, Elbow, so it doesn't surprise me. There's a whole generation of people that were too old for it, and, you know, it is what it is. I got into it, and I loved it, and I think if you were to pick up the right Pokemon game, which may or may not even exist for you yet, Elbow, I think you may enjoy it. This one, it has, instead of just the regular gyms that you would normally go to and get your badges, there are 2 other sets of badges that you can get, and you really need. One of them are the Team Star bases, and the other ones are the legendary, are the Titans, the Path of Legends, the Titan badges. And the Titan badges come with a storyline that, while I have not completed in my other game 100%, I'm pretty close to the end of it. The story for it is fantastic. A little heart-wrenching. Not gonna lie, it almost made me tear up at one point, because it kind of hit close to home for me, and it went in a different direction than what happened to me. But anyways, thankfully you dodged. See, I like Harry Potter. Harry Potter was excessively well written, regardless of how much of an ass the author happens to be. The books themselves are well written. I have taken a stance to separate the artist from the art. In this particular case, there's a few cases where I've had a hard time doing that. This is not one of them. She can go right on the hell out the door, as far as I'm concerned, and the books can stay. I've enjoyed the movies. I think, God, I lost his name. The guy who played freaking Harry Potter. He played Weird Al recently, too. Why can't I think of his name? Anyways, the actors from those movies did a fantastic job. The movie was really well done. I've read the books and seen the movies. They went out of their way to make sure they squeezed in every necessity into that movie while only cutting out the stuff that you really didn't need. Daniel Radcliffe, thank you. And he's fantastic. He has got to be one of the greatest actors of his age, in my opinion. Sorry, I go off on tangents. We haven't even gotten out of the house yet. Look at you, all ready for your first big day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. I look like a postal worker. Time to deliver the mail! I almost said that like... I want to go back and say that like the old Dunkin' Donuts commercials. Time to deliver the mail. That's an old reference. I'm sorry, I'm dating myself at this point. Anybody that remembers those commercials, man? Oh, I'm 40 years old. Anybody's wondering, I am 40. I turned 40 in August. If you're wondering how old someone has to be to remember that commercial, 40 is around the time. Or older. Possibly a little younger, but 40. 40, you'll remember that commercial. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Master NecroCabbot. A most important thing, but your living room is hardly the place for it. I can talk. Would you care to follow me outside? I'm nearing 44. You're not that much older than me. You're still not that much older than me. You only got me by 5 years. But again, to the vein of, you dodged the Harry Potter stuff and you were a little too old for Pokemon when it first came out. Not everything's going to hit a home run with everybody. I've said it many times. You've heard me say it. Not everything is for everybody. I feel way older than I actually am, though. Dude, me too. And I had the same thing, but for different reasons as well, Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. Oh, he's got the Premier Balls just hanging off his freaking pockets. Look at Fuecoco in the middle. He looks so derpy and cute, and I love it. He's fantastic. Even to a, I'm not going to say grizzled old Marine, because that's not exactly who I am, but even to a Marine, he looks adorable. Of course, his final form is awesome looking. But I have him in my other playthrough. So I'm probably going to go with the cat. And I don't normally, now, I normally do not name my Pokemon. In my normal playthroughs, I don't name them. In this playthrough, I'm going to name them. Honestly, I've lost a lot of interest in Nintendo outside Metroid. That's fair. That's fair. This game, I kind of walked away from Nintendo a little bit too, and this game's kind of brought me back. Actually, I enjoyed was it Zelda Breath of the Wild? But that, oh, your weapons break mechanic is awful, and I hate it, and it makes me not want to play the game. And so I stopped, and I never beat it. I don't think I even made it halfway through. That's a tedious, unnecessary mechanic, and it should not exist in that game. It is the one thing that makes that game, for me, a chore more than fun. And so I will not play it. You know, it is what it is. Other than that, the game is a masterpiece. We provided each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigato? A Sprigatito? Probably saying it wrong either way. The Grass Cat Pokemon. And we're probably going to go with the cat. Fuecoco, the Fire Croc Pokemon. I love that. He's so cute. And Quaxley, the Duckling Pokemon. Glarbit, I'll be running. All right, Elbow. I'll be here, running my mouth and emptying my brain. They're all very good company. Why they usually refuse to even leave my side. Oh, they're leaving your side now, aren't they, old man? What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master NecroCabbot, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at that house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me, until next we meet. We'll try to get through this a little quicker if we can, although it's going to be a little slow. It's the tutorial. There's not much I can do. We're going to try to rush this a bit and get to our travel Pokemon, and then we can kind of get into things. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they'll have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going to go out on your own. Well, I mean, I kind of have to. I can't stay here and go to the school. They're not, it's not a virtual academy. I need to be there. Got the Rotom phone. It's a brand new phone. Woohoo! According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing the Y button. It'll keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget. Off you go. Can we look at the map already? Is that something we can do? Because there's something I need to do. I need to lock it so that north is always up. There we go. Right now... Yeah, I don't need this, thank you. Right now, I can rotate it. I don't want to rotate it. I want it to always be locked north. It's easier for me. And I recommend it for everybody, but do what works best for you. Alright, so we are forced to walk for now. They're going to run around and find things. I think there's actually a Pokeball or an item we can grab over here. The only problem is I have to slow walk to it. Which kind of sucks, but I want it. It's over here. Unless I'm much mistaken. Maybe it's not here yet. Oh, no, there it is. I wish they'd just let you run off the bat. That's kind of something else I'm not a huge fan of, but it is what it is. Just circle around the house and get a move on. There's another one over there. I don't want to walk over there and get it. As soon as we can run, I'll go over and get it. I think we can run back, too. I should have done that to begin with. Mistakes were made. It's okay, though. So any minute now, it'll let me run. Any minute. Right about here. Do I have to get to the sign? I may have to get to the sign. At some point, there it is. Okay. I don't know, why does it make you walk that far? That seems like a huge waste of time for no discernible reason. But it is what it is. Ooh, I got a Pokeball. Gonna need a lot of them. And I should point out to you that I have the absolute worst luck finding shinies. I am not good at it. I've never been good. I never had the luck for it in any of the games. I think I actually got my first shiny in Pokemon Go. And to this day, it's the only shiny I think I've ever had. Outside of the one they give you for, I can't remember what Pokemon game it was off the top of my head, the one where you get handed a shiny Gyarados, which is one of my favorite shinies. It's beautiful looking. Which I'm hoping we'll be able to get one in this game. Shouldn't be too bad. I think we get Magikarp outbreaks. If we can find a shiny Magikarp, we'll have a shiny Gyarados. I will use the hell out of it. You gonna sneeze on that apple? I think that's an apple. Peachberry? I don't know. That's something. Well, whatever it was, it is now charcoal. He's so derpy and cute. Are you these three's trainer? Sure, just give them all to me. I'll take all. The thing is I think I'm actually going to get the most use out of the cat as opposed to Fuecoco. Fuecoco, I would change out as soon as I had a Growlithe. As soon as I had a Growlithe, he would be gone. Growlithe is a superior fire type, in my opinion. And there's actually one that's better than Growlithe, in my opinion. I can't think of its name anyway, off the top of my head. I'm just going to kind of speed through this. I'm not going to bother reading this. Anybody who's played the game so far, and it's been out for so days now, if you are into the game, you've probably seen this. Or you've seen a streamer or another YouTuber go through this. Or you played it yourself, and you just, you know, it's a thing. And we're just going to kind of rush through that. Yeah, we'll be your friend. Why the hell not? And she wants to battle. That will be our obligatory early battle. There you go. Have I decided what you want? Yes, I have. I want this one. Actually, stat-wise, this is actually the best of the three starters, to be fair, from what I've seen. It is the Quaxley is well-rounded. Fuecoco hits fairly decent, but he is slow. Kitty Cat hits pretty good, has a decent speed. I think it actually may be the fastest of the three. It's not my favorite starter Pokemon. My favorite starter Pokemon is Froakie. Froakie is my favorite starter Pokemon because I love Greninja. And if I can get Greninja in this game, as soon as they access Pokemon Home availability, I will be getting Greninja as soon as I can. Like to give a nickname? Yes. We are going to name her... and it is a her. No, that's a he, isn't it? That's a he. Yeah. Crap. I wanted it to be a girl. We're gonna name it a girl name anyways. I don't care. Because I'm going to name it after my kitty cat. And its name will be Mina. I don't care that it's a girl, that it's a boy. It will be Mina anyways. And we will pretend. My cat's nickname is Moo. I almost named it Moo, which would be M-U, not M-O-O. I don't know why I decided that. The only reason I didn't do that here was because there is a Pokemon, I think, called Moo. And that would be a little confusing. Possibly. But I don't think they're in this particular game. But they do exist. Please raise it with love and care. I will. Into the ball you go. Wahaha. No, I still can't believe you actually chose Spreado. Vapor Rejoice. Ah, no. Good combo. She's kind of cute for a video character. She's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. She wants to be my friend. I wonder if she needs to give me them digits. See, the shorts look good on her, but they don't look good on my character. They look like crap. Although I will admit, the purple outfits, I think, look better than the red outfits. But I like purple more than red. Red is not my favorite color. I don't dislike it most of the time, but I'm more into blues and greens than I am reds. Black is really one of my favorite colors, but blue and black, specifically. Pink, I don't do pink. I don't do pink at all. My daughter loves pink. I don't. Not a thing for me. You may have noticed Mr. Moon is a tad overly fond of battling. Oh yeah, I'll go battler. Can we change my outfit yet? Is that a thing we can do? Yes! We can do. Winter uniform, right now. Right now. Do we have gloves? School gloves on. Get this stupid hat off my head. Remove hat. Thank you. Oh my god, was it awful. I actually like the school backpack. The beige backpack, I do not like. But here's what it looks like. The canvas backpacks, I don't like them. I wish we had more like this, but I haven't seen any more in the game, so I stick with the school backpack. I don't know, I just think it looks better. What do the white sneakers look like? They look better than those brown clod hoppers I was wearing? Yeah, it's a little bit better. Do I have glasses? Orange rim glasses, black. No, we'll wait till I can get we'll wait till I can get I hope that didn't actually leave the glasses on. Maybe it did. No, it didn't. We'll wait till I can get my hands on some sunglasses. I'll put some sunglasses on. The sunglasses aren't great. They are not great. Full disclosure, they are not great. But we will wait for them nonetheless. They're better than not having them, we'll say. These things, by the way, if you have not played this game and you are not aware, these Pokeballs, these little items all over the place, they respawn. You do not have to spend a buttload of money buying regular Pokeballs, per se, or potions, because you are going to get a lot of them. Just going to check out here behind her before we battle. No, I see you. I see you there, sweetie. Don't you worry. I'll be over there with you in a minute, honey. Should be one back up over here. The other full disclosure I want to make, too, is this game is not perfect yet. It is very clear to me that this is the very first open world game that Game Freak has made, and there are some issues. It clogs, it chugs, it has rendering problems in some places, and I guess there is, I've heard, I have not experienced it myself, but I heard that there's a memory leak that you can experience if you play this for long periods of time without stopping, and closing the game every so often. So, highly recommend you close the game every so often so you don't have to deal with that. I think it's like more than 12 hours or more at a time of playing before it does that to you, I believe. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. Blah, 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 blah. Inner, what's up, brother? Ready to battle? I'm ready to go. Let's go, sweetheart. And when I beat you, when I kick your ass, you give me that number. You give me that number. We'll talk. All right? Excited for this battle. I think I'll use. You ain't using that one. Whatever one you were thinking about using, you ain't using. Forget it. Forget it. How's your day going, Inner? You having a good day, brother? Come on, let's battle. A fruitful battle. She wants a fruitful battle. I get your number again. It'll be fruitful. You are challenged. I love how your rival always picks your the one that's weakest to the Pokemon you have. I don't know, whoop your ass. Super effective. Get wrecked. Your harness is for looking good in a day, but it was too small. Don't size up. Dude, you know you could have just like rolled over to frickin' PetSmart. It's not far from you. Like you literally probably could have bought him in with a regular collar on and tried on some harnesses. And then grabbed the one that worked. Probably would save you some time. Don't pound me, you crazy duck. And down. Well, if you want a particular harness from... Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, good sir. Fair enough. Give me that money. I gotta remember. I didn't get it in my other game yet. There's a specific item you get for battling the trainers on a specific route, or a certain number of trainers on a specific route, and then talking to the league representative. It is the coin charm, or something like that. Coin talisman charm, or something like that. And if you give it to your lead Pokemon, you get more money, which is great. I'm just kind of skim through this, guys. It's the tutorial. It doesn't really mean much in this grand scheme of things. Actually, the character creation, too, I want to say, too, is a little deep for a Pokemon game. Usually it's pretty not deep at all. This one got deeper than I expected it to, with the eye colors and the eyelashes, makeup, and all that stuff that you can do. It's crazy. Dude, this game is fantastic. So much so that I made a whole new Nintendo Switch profile so that I could play it on stream and have my off-stream game still going. I like Nimona, so I go ahead and foster the friendship between me and her. Yeah, dude, it is easily, in my opinion, the best, even with all its issues, and it has a few, as I mentioned earlier, it is easily the best Pokemon game that I have ever played. Like, and again, I mentioned this earlier, but it is the first Pokemon game that I've wanted to complete the Pokedex since the original Red and Blue. And for those of you who think Yellow is one of the originals, you are wrong. The original games are Red and Blue. There was no Yellow when it first came out. Yellow did not exist till much later. As long as you're seeing my phone, put your number in there, sweetheart. Take a cute picture and put it next to the number, too, while you're at it, will you? There's a selfie freaking feature that you can use. I almost want to take a selfie with her, but I don't know if there's any good places to do that and put it on my card. I love how they skim over the fact that the person who created the Pokedex to begin with, I believe, if you pay attention to the original games, I believe it was Professor Oak that created the Pokedex. No credit given whatsoever. Like, these guys don't even know he exists. He's too busy banging Ash's mom, I guess. We don't talk about Professor Oak anymore. He's too busy, doing things with people. He showed one too many mother his Pokedex. If you get my meaning. So derpy, I love it. How to make a little more time to work on Pokedex along with all my damage. I mean, I have. But I'll take a Lechonk. Which is what we get for free. It's 100% catch rate, if I remember correctly, for the Lechonk. You watched the Nostalgia Critic video, it was like, yeah, I haven't finished it all, I haven't gotten all the way through it yet. I decided to stream rather than watch it. So I've got a little more watching to do. But Mom, I'm trying to impress this girl, and here you are just talking her ears out. The other cool thing about this one, Enter, this is, if I'm correct in this is the very first ever co-op. You can play this game, like you can join my game, or I could join your game if you had the game. Game in Pokemon history as well as being truly open world. You can go anywhere. You can fight the gyms in any order you want. You don't have to pick any specific one you want to fight first. Just get it and go. Actually, one of the mechanics that they changed in this game that I love the most is what it used to be back in the day, is if your Pokemon exceeded a certain level, regardless of what their level was when you caught it, if it exceeded a certain level, you lost control of it unless you had the appropriate badge to control said Pokemon. Now, the badges give you the ability to control Pokemon as long as you caught them at a certain level. If they are under a certain level when you catch them, you can control them no matter what level they get to. They stay loyal to you, which is great. Also, anybody who hasn't watched the new Nostalgia Critic commercials reviews, they're great. All the commercial ones he does are great. You should definitely go check those out. Even that coffee doesn't stave off all the yawns, but that's okay. Vámonos! In this way! Coming! And we will link. There we go. Took it a second. Some of those hats look way better on the NPCs than they do on you. They just do. We're getting pretty close to being able to just do whatever. We are going to catch the first Pokemon that we're forced to. Other than that, we are going to ignore these for now. I want my ride Pokemon so we can go search out the Pokemon I really want. So we get a little more of the story to chug through before we get truly free. Well, hey there, Lechonk. Let me smack you around a bit, buddy. I don't think we actually have to do this, but we're gonna. That should be funny for this dude. He's wiggling his butt at me. Pokeball! When we get some extra money, we're gonna be switching out these gloves too. Forgive me. I don't have a nickname for Lechonk. We'll leave it alone for now. I actually like the name Lechonk. She's gonna come out and talk. Yeah, she's talking this more. So I'm pretty sure that Pokemon has 100% catch rate. I don't think you can fail at catching that one. That very first Pokemon, I think. Don't quote me on that. I am not 100%. But I do think it does. Couple of items over here. I do love the auto battle feature that the game has now too, where I can throw out my Pokemon and then it'll battle on its own, like so. And it will do the deed. You stand in one place for too long. You know, maybe we'll catch one of these. Lock on and. Did you hurt my Pokemon too much? You might have. Did. It's okay though. You don't always win the auto battles. Just to be clear, you don't always win them. One more time, and then we'll gotcha. For the sake of the decks. Well, that ain't gonna do you no good. You can't slow down the Pokeball throw. We'll heal up Kitty Cat with a, yeah. We'll heal Kitty Cat up with a potion, too, because you're gonna get a ton of them. Just hanging around. I love the animation on the Pokedex now, too. This animation you get now, I love it. They did a lot of updates that I'm rather fond of at the moment. I know, thank you. So we will potion you up. And we'll hit you up with potion. Big guy, what's up? I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot minute, my dude. How you doing? Welcome on in. There we go. Grab us one of them, too. Just because we need them for the decks. Ooh, that's the sound of the wife and kids being home. You're good. It's been a minute or two. Yeah. It has. Hope you're doing well, though, my dude. Pokeball. There's even a crafting mechanic in this game, which is cool. I don't have a nickname for you. I'm gonna need some nicknames for these things. Grab these items. I think that's all the Pokemon that are on this section of the route. I don't think there are... Really? I don't think there are any others. I could be wrong, but I don't remember there being any others. Yeah, I thought there was one hiding back there behind that tree. We're getting super potions? Actually, when I came through here for the first time, my first thought was, they're giving me a lot of potions. What am I about to get into? That one I cannot get because without my travel Pokemon, I cannot get... Ooh, that would be good to have. Although I probably shouldn't be fighting you with my grass Pokemon. Or a bug Pokemon. That's all I have. I'm pretty sure that's a fire Pokemon. It's also flying. Fire flying, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Honestly, completely forgot you switched to YouTube. Yeah, I know it's it's gonna be a while for everyone realizes it or everyone that's going to jump on board does. But things have been going well over here so far, Pig Guy. I've been enjoying my time over here. It is different. I am no longer making money off of ads. Do not have a name for you either. I cannot think of one off the top of my head. I'm not opposed to naming Pokemon. For this playthrough, I just don't have any names off the top of my head at the moment. I full disclosure, I am a little tired. Work has been... Ooh, there's another Pokemon I don't have. But I'm about to... I was totally wrong, by the way, about how many Pokemon were on this little section of path. For now, once you get 1,000 subs, I think it's 1,000 subs, and I need 4,000 watched hours in a month. I think you have to maintain it for like a month or two before they give you the ability to monetize. But we're working our way there. I think you'll see numbers pick up a bit more once Inner is able to start streaming here as well, because Inner and I share this channel. It's not just mine, although I am the only one with content on it at the moment. Inner will be making content for it at some point. If I get a Venonat, I'm naming it Mothra. Ooh. The Paralyze Heal, nice. Those bugs are rather aggressive, to be honest, and it's kind of strange. Those respawn too, those little gold shinies on the ground, they respawn as well. That's mine now, sorry. Snooze, you lose. So many items. And these things are all over the place, too. Like I said, you don't really need to spend money on heals or anything like that. Well, you just need to get another good mic. Chill and crap that. Yeah, I know, brother, I know. And cutscene. Was going to use that. I'll use this one. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. I don't even know how to make that noise. Whoa, what was that? Remember the first time I played it, I thought that was her reaction to how many Pokemon I caught. Like, sweetheart, I didn't catch that many. Now, I kind of quit soda, or at least reduced my intake of soda recently, but it's Thanksgiving, and I know for a fact I'll be drinking it at Thanksgiving tomorrow, so we're gonna have to just not worry about that yet. And we'll get back to that after the holidays. After the holidays, we'll go back to our 99% water drinking. In the meantime, anybody's wondering, that is actually relatively new, so I don't have to worry about it being nasty. I just finished it not too long ago. I'm sure you can find a decent secondhand mic. He probably can. I just don't think he's looking for a secondhand mic. I think he's looking for a good quality mic that he wants. He gets particular about his tech, which I can understand. I am less particular than him per se, but not entirely different. Makes any sense? We do have a specific standard. Well, maybe not the highest standard. We have a standard of quality we try to maintain for our streams. It is not as high as I would like it to be, per se, but what we've got going works for us, so we're going to keep it going for a while. Time to find the source. Can I grab that freaking item now? Thank you. This is where we fall off a cliff. You know, you can just say mixer in, or you don't necessarily have to specify what mixer you have. I don't think there are any mixers that really don't do XLR. Yes, they do. For those of you who don't know, Inner doesn't live with me anymore. He finally got a house. He moved out. I'm going to hide the camera for just a minute, guys. Oh, baby. I also just put it down. What's up? Come over here. I turned the webcam off. You okay? Give me one sec, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Wife came down, wanted to say something to me. And she's not a big fan of being on camera. So I went ahead and hid the camera. Sorry about that. I need to finish the basement, though, right now. I'm using the room I was going to use my son as an office. There's any items around here. You're loving your no house. I know what you meant to say. Insert evil laugh. Really? Give him the sandwich. I know what you meant. I got you. I'm just picking on you. You know how I do. My character, because I squint, I always try to find eyes that squint for my characters. Like, I have, like, small eyes. I don't have big, open up eyes, so I always find the smaller eyes for my characters in games, and it always ends up looking like they're high. I mean, I'm okay with that, but... Or tired. Either of which I have been. At some point in my life. Lately, I've gotten to learn, because of the holidays, it's not going to calm down at work until after the 1st of the new year. I have learned... I've been physically exhausted many, many times in my life, and I can handle that fairly well. Mental exhaustion is new to me. Being someone in inventory, mental exhaustion is absolutely new, and because of all the stuff going on, more mistakes are being made, and I've had to be part of the solution to all said mistakes being made by people in the warehouse, and it is taxing, to say the very least. Still love my job, it's just very tiring. I am very glad I went back to work. I miss streaming as often as I used to. I wish I could stream pretty much every day like I used to. I used to stream like 5 days a week. And I wish I could go back to that. Right now, that's difficult. When things calm down a little bit more, I'm hoping to get a couple of weekday streams in. But nightmares we had about turkeys. Oh, dude. Turkeys. And pies. Turkeys and pies in her. After New Year's, if I have to see too many more turkeys or pies, I'm gonna start screaming. You'll hear me screaming in the warehouse. I'm just walking around screaming about it. Ah, turkeys! Ah, pies! Yeah, they're screaming about it. You wouldn't believe. I mean, maybe you would. If you don't work in one of those warehouses, maybe you wouldn't, maybe you would. But there is a massive number of turkey and pie we ship out. It's crazy. It's crazy. About to start putting up a freaking donation goal so I can get myself my own Switch. I have had to abduct my son's Switch, which isn't a big deal because he doesn't play it very often. But I don't have my own. I have to use my son's, and I was very much thinking about getting my own. I actually really wanted the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet one, but I don't think they're available anymore. Not without paying one of the scalpers for one, and they mark it up by like $200-300 more than it should be. It's only like a $400 system, or it's like $350, $400 system if you got it at GameStop or Best Buy or what have you. But I kind of want my own, and I don't want a light. I want one I can use here, obviously. So I need a regular one. The new ones are OLED, and I would very much like one, but I don't have the money for it right this minute, unfortunately. There are some Pokemon in here I want to catch. That reminds me of a quote from a new favorite game, Evil Genius 2. I have not played it yet. Inner bought that for me, and I have not played it, and I feel bad about that. Can a criminal mastermind with a dubious past by a secluded island lair in the middle of nowhere? Fair enough. Alright. We don't have one of you, we're gonna get one of you. Although there'll be plenty of you elsewhere as well. But we're gonna get one of you. Right now. Woo! I think he's a normal Pokemon. I actually kind of feel that normal Pokemon aren't really useful for much of anything anymore like they used to be, which is sad. Just gonna open up something too. I've got a little couple of spreadsheets in my Google Drive. So I'm going to open one of the ones I want, just so I have it up on the screen in case I need it. It's the weakness, strengths, and weaknesses chart for a couple of the ones I can't remember. Obviously, fire, water, and grass are fairly obvious. But some of the other ones I can't always remember, so I got a chart up there for it. Inner's evil laugh is hilarious, by the way. Anybody who hasn't heard it. It's goofy enough to be hilarious. Let's heal up, since can I? Nope, I can't heal up anything. We'll grab a Diglett. You will be useful later. I wanted to. Can we heal him now? Now we can. I don't know why it wouldn't let me access my menu. I also love the fact that I can access my Pokemon box without having to go certain places. And just access it. At first opportunity, we're getting rid of that, what was it? Tail Whip? Yeah. First opportunity, Tail Whip's going away. I never use those moves. Evil Genius 2 is a fantastic base layer and manager. I have played the first one. I own the second one and have not played it. I enjoyed the first one. I don't think I ever beat it, but I enjoyed it. The second one I was very interested in and was distracted by other things after Inner bought it for me, and I have not played it. And again, I feel bad about that. I am sorry, Inner. I will get to it at some point. It has just not been high on my list, and I've been busy. No, I don't have a name for you. Well, I have a name for you, but it's not appropriate for you to. So we're not going to do that. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't try to give us a, hey, we're not really getting you a content strike, but, you know, you shouldn't be using our music on your stream, so we're gonna... I don't think it'll let me go down here. Maybe you just stutter. Let me get it down. It doesn't know what it wants, if it wants me to go down there or not. Ooh, more Pokeballs. We need more of them. I know, the one time I had streamed it over on Twitch, and I uploaded it to my old YouTube channel, they hit me with a... Oh, it's gonna make me do this. They hit me with a, hey, we noticed our music is in your video, so, you know, you can't monetize it, even though I wasn't able to monetize anything. It says you can't monetize it, but we're gonna monetize it, and I'm like, well, that's stupid. And I probably shouldn't have given a damn, because again, I couldn't monetize it anyway, but it annoyed me, and I took the video down. Like, if I can't make money on it, why should you be able to? And I wouldn't even have minded if it had been a split revenue thing, but it wasn't. Even though I couldn't have made anything, and they said, well, we're going to split the revenue with you. But nah, they just took it all. Any revenue that video brought in for anybody on ads, Nintendo got it all, which is kind of stupid. But I know they do have their favorite... your name is redacted. Do you know how to keep a secret? Yeah, me too. Yeah, at any rate. Yeah, so if that is the case here, and they do that, and we're going to see after this first video gets, you know, when it's no longer live. If they do that, and that's the case, I will just turn the music off, and I will find some royalty-free stuff to play in the background. And it would be a shame, because really, the music in this game, for a Pokemon game, is fantastic. I can't win this battle. I love the look of this one. It is one of the future ones they got right. He looks great. And to be fair, I like the look of the one from Scarlet too. I just hate that when you ride him, he runs. He has wheels, but he doesn't use them. Whereas this one has wheels and uses the hell out of them. He's thinking, he's like, no, I gotta save the kid. Go, go, Godzilla! Gojira! Actually, you get a chance to catch another one later. I think I might name it Gojira. Unless I can find something better to name Gojira. I don't know what I would name Gojira if it's not that. Although, I know there's going to be an event where you can catch, possibly, I don't know if it'll be powerful enough in this particular playthrough by the time it happens, but I know that there's going to be an event, I think it's next month, where you can catch a Charizard. That might be a good one to name Gojira. Maybe I'll wait on that one. If I can get my hands on one. And it's down. Sandwich has worn off. World used hungry. It was super effective. Hard to say. Essentially, I am not this thing's trainer yet. It likes me, but I'm not technically its trainer. And so... have you ran into any of the glitches plaguing the game? I've seen the game chug down real slow in a couple of places. I have seen things like people walking in the distance. They kind of don't render in very well. There's plenty of them, but as many problems as the game has, Pig Guy, it has so much, in my opinion, that it offers that make up for it, and they can only fix the problems, or at least some of them. Whereas the game itself, if they released a subpar game, it would be, like, in the content itself, not necessarily, like, the visuals and the glitches. If they had released a subpar game, it was going to be crap pretty much forever. And it's not. They can fix this. What they have, their problems, they can totally fix, and I love it. I really do love this game. Full disclosure, I have another profile on my Switch that I have been playing on since I got the game the day it came out. I was at work. My wife legit went and picked it up from me. Like, hey, you're going out today. Could you pick up this game for me at GameStop? Necro Wife is awesome. I just want to say that. The other thing I'm changing is that red Rotom phone case. I am getting a black one just like she has because I like it. They can only be used once. However, you can craft more once you know the recipe. And if you find one, you learn its recipe. And you can craft more TMs. So you literally have an infinite number of TMs. Head to the lighthouse! But first... I was going to go around the side because I think there might be an back there. But yeah, I mean, the game really does make up for its problems in the content that the game has in and of itself. This guy seems like such a jerk at first, but his story is my favorite so far in the game. I won't say why, but it really is. Aren't you, Arvin? You're enrolled. I'm not really going to get into too much reading. If you guys are going to play the game, I'm going to try to avoid too many spoilers here today. We'll probably try to get into the story in another stream. Which, heads up, it may or may not be one tomorrow. It depends on how late Thanksgiving family gathering goes. But I am going to be streaming on Saturday, and it will likely be this. I'm at the bottom of this cliff. I mean, look, you're going to see some things. Right now, I'm in the early game. There's not a lot going on around me. The more things that are rendered into screen elbow, the more you will see. There are definite problems. Ghidorah would fit Charizard better. Ooh, I like that Pig Guy. King Ghidorah, which is actually one of my favorite kaiju. I like yours better. So, in that case, my other one of these guys, Muraidon, can be my Gojira. Could I name it Godzilla? Yes, but we're gonna name it Gojira. Japanese game and all. even though it takes place in Spain. Actually, what I find funny is that you can actually see, like, if we go to the map, when we zoom out far enough, you can see where France would be, which is a different region, because they've already had a Pokemon game based on France, and I want to say it was it Black and White? Might have been Black and White. I honestly don't remember. I'm not good with that. Now, there are some people around that can just name off, oh yeah, no, this region was this, and this region was that, and da-da-da-da. I can't remember. I've got too much rattling around in my head. A lot of it's useless information, but that's not part of it. I can pretty much tell you how the entirety, or almost the entirety, of the original Infinity War comic series went, but that I couldn't tell you. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna whoop that ass, boy. Come on! Let's rock and roll. The Chonk Squirrel. I mean, cat should outdo squirrel every time, right? You would think. I like that the kitty cat is fast. I'm actually interested to see what the DLC for this game's gonna end up being, to be honest. We're just scratching your eyes out, buddy. I love how you have the EXP share right off the bat, too. That was a good move. In the original game, when you constantly had to switch Pokemon out in the beginning, and in a lot of them, until you got the EXP share, you had to switch them out. Whoever was in the front was the only one that got experience, and that is tedious. Tedious. So the fact that they give you the EXP share abilities right off the bat is great. Makes leveling up your team a lot easier. Give me that Pokeball. It's mine now. Myriadons. Why'd you have it? Don't worry about it. That's again, when you look at it, go, hey, why do you have it? Oh, yeah? Well, you want to know? Can you keep a secret? Yeah, so can I. Hey there, buddy. He's like an oversized puppy dog, and I love it. Pig Guy, I think every Charizard I get from now on, every time I get my first Charizard in a Pokemon game, I am probably going to try to name it Ghidorah. From now on, forever. There's not a three-headed lightning dragon Pokemon? No, there is not. There should be. The Pokemon should do a crossover with freaking Godzilla, and we should be able to get freaking Godzilla as a Pokemon, and freaking King Ghidorah, and freaking Mothra. I knew that'd be there. We are almost to the end of this, guys. I just got to get to the school, which we are going to try to rush here. Is there anything up here? No. And then I can actually get to hunting the Pokemon I'm going to start using. I've got 3 in mind I want to get my hands on. One of them may be a rough find and a rough catch. But I don't know that I can get there without going to the school first. Which is going to take a minute. I spent an hour and a half. Although, to be fair, I used the first 20 minutes of stream. I just kind of running my mouth. I wasn't really playing. I got into a conversation with Elbolt. I was just talking my butt off. Our Pokemon's Dynamax form looks like Godzilla could do. I don't think you can Dynamax in this one. That's not a thing. We get Terrastalizing. which is different. And while I think it looks a little silly when you do it, because of this little hat thing that everyone wears based on the type that they become, it is an interesting feature in that you can take Pokemon that are like water and have them have a new trait in like what's the word I'm looking for? You get a new trait as in something is weak to, like grass. Yes, there we go. Wow. C-A-K-E. Oh, cake? Yeah. You're gonna have to handle this around, baby. Sorry, baby. We're gonna fight this dude here real quick. They stick with it. I mean, I like that they change things out between different Pokemon games. Like, one region has that's their... Like, because you shouldn't be able to Dynamax without the specific things found in that region. And this isn't that region. They have their own thing that they found. So... What's this? Why is it switch Pokemon by flying? It's super effective! Got it. What, buddy? Pokemon flying type, because, you know, bug type. So to me, Pig Eye, it makes sense that they didn't do a the same gimmick, or this game to the other. So, Inner, are you still here? By the way. Yeah, that's definitely a lore thing, though, Pig Eye, more than necessarily a mechanic thing. Could they have stuck with the same mechanic? Yeah, they could have, but lore-wise, it wouldn't have made sense. To me. And it seems like you get it. It's not that they're... Okay, so, Inner, so here's what I was thinking. And we'd have to do some discussing before we actually did it, but I was thinking once you do get the game, you and I could do a Wonderlock challenge, and I will talk to you more about what that is. Psyduck! I need one of you. I actually really do need one of you. I need a water Pokemon for one of the ones I need to get. Two of the ones I need to get, I think. Don't kill him. Hurt him real bad, but don't kill him. Damn it. Alright, that was a bit much. I shouldn't have done that. Now we gotta go after another one. Luckily, there's a bunch of them here by the water. Oh, look! How convenient. You know, I could have just walked into him. I didn't need to throw that. Partial to Z-moves from Sun and Moon. Mega. I did not play Z-move. Or Z-move. I did not play Sun and Moon. The Mega Evolutions were cool, though. No, don't do that again. That's habit. To go to the strong. I don't want to kill it. I want to sweep it so I can catch it. I think one more. Correct me if I'm wrong, didn't Psyduck used to be a psychic Pokemon, water psychic Pokemon? It's just water now. I always remember it being psychic. You need to put him to the party immediately. don't have a nickname for you. I do want to add you to the party, though. We can take Hop It out because I don't need 2 grass Pokemon in my party. Yeah, I guess we should catch one of these. Yeah, the Z moves I'm not overly familiar with. Sun and Moon was one I never got to play. Sword and Shield I have. Well, I have Sword, I don't have Shield. You're probably weak enough for a Pokeball. I don't think you need to catch them to fill out the decks. I think all you need to do is see them. I don't have a nickname for you either. Early Fairy type, though. Good to have. Good to have in the back pocket. I don't remember that being a Fairy type, but, you know, it is what it is. So many items. Ooh, you'll be good to have, too. You are tiny. Look at you. Don't die! Oh, that was close. We're gonna put this one in the party as well. Just so I'll get some levels. It is our first electric type Pokemon. It is your game's Pikachu stand-in. It is the new electric mouse. Yes, I have a nickname for you. You, I have a nickname for. God damn it. Nah, I don't like that now. Nah, I don't like it. Add to the party. I don't need 2 bug Pokemon, and I like Scatterbug better than you. So it was originally Psychic and Water. It holds its head because of the headache. Yes, thank you. I knew I remembered that. Actually, if I remember correctly, they mentioned it in Detective Pikachu movie, which actually I really enjoyed. I don't have one either, so... No, I gotta finish this freaking thing so we can actually get the Pokemon I really want on my team. And I'm just sitting here battling things when we attempt to fill out the decks. Ooh, it hurt! There are other reasons I'm catching so many Pokemon too. Even if we don't have to catch them to fill out the Pokédex, there are other reasons I'm doing this. There are rewards you can get from one of the teachers at the school for catching X number of Pokemon. I think the first one is 30. And eventually it gets to 200. So I think like 30, is it 30, 50, 100, 200, something like that. Stop sand attacking me. Yeah, they really stressed that in the Pikachu, Detective Pikachu movie, which I thought really well done. That may be my favorite video game movie that they've ever made. And while it doesn't follow the actual story per se of Pokemon to a T or anything like that, I thought it was well done. And the CG I felt was pretty good for the Pokemon. Could you tell it was CG? No, I think you could definitely tell it was CG, but I thought it looked well, so. I was pleasantly surprised. I brought the kids to go see that one in the theaters thinking it was going to be a disaster, but it was good. Home claws. All right. Could I name it Bambi? I totally could. Am I going to? Nah. What the hell? Are you? I don't think I've ever seen you. What the hell are you? I haven't even seen you in my other game. What are you? I do not know this Pokemon. I'm not even sure how to say that. Oricorio? That's probably good enough. Ooh, you sneaky little jerk. Did that guy hit you with one more? Is that from Sword and Shield? I don't remember it. One time. To be fair, though, I didn't beat Sword and Shield. I got sidetracked with something else and didn't go back to it. I did play some of it over on Twitch when I was streaming there. But I did not. I didn't. Ooh. Try that again. Ooh. Hurt. Go, LeChonk! Be a meat shield. Should have named him Meat Shield. That's what I should have done. What a good name for LeChonk. Meat Shield. I just like the name LeChonk. It's electric flying. I think I'm replacing... no. But I am going to replace... you. Oh, it's a... I'm not... Yeah, I'm... There's a Fido there, and I should probably catch it, but... I'm not going to yet. We'll find them later. There's Fido everywhere. There's more. There's a whole bunch more. If I sit here and continuously just catch things to fill out the Pokédex, I am never going to get this freaking tutorial area thing over with. I absolutely need to get to the school. I need to get my ride Pokemon so I can go after stuff. There are there's probably a way to get over there without going through the school, but the two places I need to go, I have to use two different exits from the school to get there to find the Pokemon I want. There's a good example. That guy in the background, see how he's walking? He is chugging along. If I got closer to him, he would walk normal, but because he's the rendering is just a little out there, does not render very far. Like I said, you can tell that this was Game Freak's first attempt at a true open world game. They had Legends Arceus, and that was open world-ish, but not entirely. This game is open world. There's only a few places that you have to load into to go into. The rest of the game is just go wherever, and there's no loading screens in between. That's all about the auto battling. You want to heal my Pokemon up. And until you run through all of the tips, they will give you a tip every time you come here. And it's a little annoying, but you do eventually run through them and they stop doing it. I didn't know... Ginrai, what's up, bro? I am good. I've been exhausted lately. It is my first time in my life I have felt the true sting of mental exhaustion. Physical, I have done many, many times. That's why I didn't stream last Saturday. And this is kind of my I'm sorry I didn't stream last Saturday stream. But it's good. Work is good. It is tiring, and I love it still. So there's that. I do very much love what we got. Alright, so now we need to head to the school. I could roam around here and pick up all the stuff, but if we just go straight to the school and deal with that crap there first, get it out of the way, I will be able to ride Myriad. I'm probably saying that wrong. Really? That's a female too, which means you'll evolve. I gotta get that one, guys. Pretty sure that's a female. Lost your voice last Friday, still have a bit. Ooh. Sorry to hear that, brother. I am glad to see you. I'm glad to hear other than that you're doing fairly well, I hope. I haven't heard from Ghostacious anytime recently, so I hope he's doing well as well. I saw his post the other day, though. You know, he's got some stuff going on he's trying to work through at the moment. But I hope overall things are good. Make sure that's a female. I do not have name for you at the moment. It was all set to name all these Pokemon. I don't have any nicknames for them. I just want to look at that real quick and make sure you ended up being a female. If you're not, that was kind of a waste of my time, but I'm pretty sure it was. Pretty sure that pink stripe right there means it's a female. Do stats. You are female! Yay! Excellent. Really needed to stop and do that just to make sure that I got the female, because again, the males don't evolve, the females do. Bunch of chonky squirrels over there. As we locate these Poke Centers, which I love the new design of actually, as we locate these, we are able to fast travel to them. And besides voice, just woke up early. Glad to get to stream. Nice. I don't usually stream at night like I do now anymore, or not as late anyway. 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock here where I'm sitting. 10 o'clock at night, and this is late for me at the moment. But I drank 2 coffees since I've been home from work today. My wife she has not 1 but 2 Nespresso machines, and she has gotten into making coffees, and they have been really good. And I've been drinking them, and it's not doing me any good. Too much caffeine. And knowing that, yeah, I'm a little tired, I am not going to, I'm not going to be able to get to sleep right now, so might as well be here. It's 4 a.m. here. I need to grab me some coffee as well. 4 a.m. Dude, I woke up at 3 a.m. the other day, Tuesday morning, which is one of the reasons I ended up going home. I was so tired at work Tuesday that I nearly walked out into the aisle of the freezer and nearly got hit by a jack no less than 3 times. It was close, but it wasn't so close that anybody really noticed it. And I probably should have mentioned it to somebody, but I didn't. I chose to go home early Tuesday. And I came home and I laid in bed for a while, and when I couldn't fall asleep, I just sat down in my office and played Pokemon until I was tired enough to about doze, and then I just dozed in my chair for a few, which helped a bit, and then I went and got my daughter, and then I came home and I went to sleep, and I was out like a freaking pile of freaking bricks. Yeah, you're gonna get wasted. Look at that. You really work your tight matchups. Yes, I do. I have two ways of doing this. I either work my tight matchups, or I just out-level you and just power through whatever you have. It doesn't always work. Too much caffeine, though, such thing. In most cases, I would agree with you. Lately, I have been drinking cappuccinos and stuff. You do want to... I know you don't want to switch, because that's an electric type, and I am already using a grass type, which is going to be the most resistant. Bro, you're not parrying enough. I'm sorry, Robbo. Robbo, you're here. I need to tell you about something. You need, when you're done watching my stream, when you're done, you need to go look up a YouTuber named Z Frank. His YouTube channel is Z Frank 1. He does the True Facts videos, which are hilarious in and of themselves. But he recently did one about tarantulas that made me think of you. And you absolutely need to go watch that when you're done. If you need me to, I will link you the video in Discord. Just message me and remind me. It is great, fantastic. You'll love it. Oh, that's right. She cheats on this one. I forgot. She does something we can't do. Yes. I mean, I recommend you check out all his videos, but that one's fantastic. It is specifically good. Terrestrializer. Always so much trash. This may or may not hurt really badly. Oh, no. It did hit pretty hard. Fun fact about my particular brand of ADHD, caffeine has no effect. I've heard that it can help, though. I've heard that caffeine can actually calm those with ADHD down. I don't know how true that is, being not afflicted with that myself, or not having to deal with that myself. To my knowledge, maybe I do have that. Huh? I've never been diagnosed. Although, to be fair, when I was a kid in high school, they were diagnosing everybody. Like, it seemed like they gave everybody a diagnosis of ADHD or ADD. Everybody got it. I should probably heal. Oh, no, we're okay. I'm not going to bother curing the paralyzation. I think I do have a paralyze. You know, I do, but I'm not going to bother wasting it now because it's not going to matter. It's just going to paralyze me again. Anybody grabbing this game for the first time, too, I absolutely recommend going into options and setting the speed for text to fast. At medium, or at regular or normal, it moves way too slow. Way too slow. It needs to move faster. And it should move faster by default, to be honest. I wish I had quick attack, but I do not. Don't kill me. Woo! Inishi. Excellent. Also, Robbo, while I'm thinking about it, I saw your post on Twitter the other day. If I didn't say it on Twitter, congratulations. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or you don't know what tweet I'm talking about specifically, I will explain. If not, if you do know, then I don't need to mention it. Yeah, I can't terrestrialize, but I still beat your ass. I'm very proud of you, brother. That takes a lot. What you did takes a lot of commitment to that. Takes a willpower that some people don't have. So I am proud of you. For those of you that know, you're in the know. For those of you that don't, you don't need to know. Unless he wants to tell you. To be clear. I'm not trying to. That wasn't necessarily the intent. We've got to do a few things here. I'm proud of it. Finally finished therapy, and I'm going to get a job in the mental health field out of it as an added bonus. Super proud of my brother. My brother from another mother. Robbo, for those of you who don't know, I think most of you here do, but just in case there are people here, Robbo, ever since I was a streamer over on Twitch and he found me, he has been, I actually met him through Ghostacious and Looney Dan. Actually, I think I was more introduced to him through Looney Dan, which was the first of the streamers over there that I did a lot of talking to. I'm not very talkative over the keyboard and mouse, and you would think it would be easier for people like myself to be able to do that. Can't call out Robbo now. I know it. I know we can. Robbo, I met there. He and I have become. I want to say close friends. Robbo, you can go ahead and confirm that or deny it, however you see fit. I feel that we're pretty close friends, as close as you can get without actually having personally met anybody. We have talked off stream over voice chat. He's a great dude, and I do consider him as close to family as you can pretty much be without having actually met the person. One day, close friends, particularly family in my book, fair enough, brother. One day I am going to get to England, and I am going to go to the UK, and I'm going to get to hang out with Robbo, and I don't know when that'll be, but one day I will do that. While I'm over there, Ginrai and Ghostacious, even though you're not here, I intend to come see you two as well if the opportunity arises. I don't know when it'll be. We've got a lot of things going on over here. And money is, at the moment, a little tighter than I'd like it to be. We're not hurting, but it's tighter than I'd like it to be. Cramp. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, leg cramp. Those suck. Right in the quad. Oh, there we go. You're always welcome here. Loads. Just keep Xena in her cage while I'm there, will you? I don't need to have a run-in with her. Tasty food. There's a whole sandwich system in this game. It's great. Still here. The door's always open, Cabot. I was always iffy about going overseas and doing some traveling over there because I didn't know anybody over there. But now that I actually know some people over there, I am super interested in shooting over there and getting to see people. No, if I get over to some areas, I'd love to go hang out with Looney Dan, who is one of my favorite streamers of all time, even though I don't get to see his streams anymore because he streams at hours that I can't make. Ghostacious is Twitch fan, no doubt about it. Same with Ginrai, and I would love to get over there and go hang out with them. And who knows, Robbo, maybe Robbo will have a streaming setup. Maybe. And we can stream from over there. He and I, we can do something. And it would be cool and fun. If he feels up to it, of course. She gets out, you can have the house, bro. That's a big commitment to make there, Robbo. I'll tell you what, don't worry about that. I don't need a third one to manage, especially not that far away. I already managed 2 here. Let's see what we did. Nice. This is me talking about stuff that I have no way of making happen yet. This lady right here, for anyone who wants to know, can look at your games and see if you've played other Pokemon games. I don't know what you get for it. I don't have any others on this profile. I haven't played any. I think if I had done it on my other character, I had played Sword. I think that may have counted. Do you see how they stopped chugging when I got close to them? But if I get it far away, they start chugging. They'll start chugging again. You'll see the yeah, there she goes. Now she's chugging along. But if I roll over and get closer, they get smooth again. Good thing we ain't going anywhere. Alright, so we've got some story things we've got to speed through, and I'm not going to harp on the main story here. That'll come into play later. So I really wanted today's stream to be more about catching Pokemon than anything else, and that's mostly what we've done, I think. I feel. We've actually got a good number of them already. We're going to help out. Alright, Team Star Grunts. But you knew that, right? Nope. The one thing I don't like is the Team Star uniforms. I think they're goofy looking. I mean, I guess it works for a Pokemon game, but those helmets are just holy crap, crappy. I hate it. I kind of miss the poison type. Well, they're strong against fairy and grass, ground and psychic. Do I have I don't have a ground Pokemon. Normal, electric, water. Just about anything else I have would be better. We'll go with Fletchling. He's got quick attack and impact. That'll be good. It is. You don't have to pick your combinations anyway. Fair enough. And you have no idea how I appreciate that, my dude. Quick attack. Go. Ooh, you remember. Nice. Although we're going to be replacing that as a fire Pokemon as soon as I get a Growlithe. Growlithe is a great fire Pokemon. I love it. Someone spilled gasoline on the line again. It's a pop for smell. I never charged switch them. Dude! How you're hitting me in the fields, brother? No, that's not really what happened. I love this part. Quick chance for you to try your ultra rare gift for you. The Terra Orb. Now, Big Guy, you know what they did keep? If you remember on Sword and Shield, they had those little raid dens you could go into, and you fought the different, was it Dynamaxed or freaking, I think it was Dynamaxed, freaking Pokemon to fight in there. They kept that mechanic, only their Terra raids now. And it's cool. I like it. And that's how you're gonna be able to get the Charizard, if I remember correctly. It's gonna be it's gonna be like a 6-star raid, which is gonna be rough. So I'll need to seriously power up some Pokemon for that. But if you do manage to beat it, I believe it's 100% catch chance. In the wilds, I'm like, yeah. They're all over the place too, and they respawn. It's great. Actually, what's really cool about it is it's co-op. I can, like, if my daughter's playing, I can have them pull them into the battle. If one of you guys are playing and I want to let you guys in, I can pull you into the battle, and we can all get the rewards for it. You are normal type. You really have only a fighting weakness, so pretty much anything is going to be about as good as I can get with you. It's better because Wicca's immediately like Cabot can stay here when he visits before he really. I fucking love Wicca. And this may or may not make the video. It was it doesn't matter right now. It's a good beginning, yeah, absolutely. But Wicca, just for you, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I know that's not the most YouTube-friendly thing to say, but here we are anyway saying it because I would not for Wicca. For those of you who don't know, Wicca and I both believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. It is absolutely a Christmas movie. And if you don't think it's a Christmas movie, I'm sorry, but it is. Sorry, Rama. I started something, didn't I? Oh, I was supposed to terrestrialize for that. I'm sorry. I didn't bother. Let me tell you. It's that time of year again. Die Hard time. If I wasn't on YouTube, I would play for you the Die Hard song, but I don't have it. For so yeah, so Team Star kicks up trouble. There are obligatory Team Rocket. But if you're gonna put us up in a place, Robbo, that will make the trip probably more feasible when we can get something together. Right now, we're planning a Disney World trip with the kids for the summer. So yeah. Go in the other room. She just got the DVD. Question. Of course, Die Hard's a Christmas. I know, right? Right, Pig Guy? Some people don't think so, though. My wife doesn't think it's a Christmas movie. She's like, but there's no love story. I'm like, that doesn't make a Christmas movie. You do not have to have a love story for it to be a Christmas movie. Not all Christmas movies were made for the Hallmark Channel. It's just the way it is. We would not charge you. Dude, fucking love you guys. Thank you. Even if for whatever reason we never make it out there, the offer in and of itself it means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Now we can get through this school stuff. As soon as we're done here and we start the treasure hunt, then we will have access to everything we need. The other thing we need to make sure we do here is get some money. We're gonna need it. So sandwich making, for those of you who don't know, sandwich making is a big deal in this game. It gives you boosts to what spawns around you, what has powered up in raid battles and stuff like that. And it's really cool. It's a really cool system, and I appreciate it. Take place around Christmas. It's a Christmas movie, right? I mean, he's literally going, and my wife said there's no love story. There totally is. John McClane is going to California from New York to a Christmas party with the intent of winning back his wife. If that's not a love story, I don't know what is. Don't treat me with more respect. Tell my own family. No thanks, David. Well, you're getting it anyways, Rob. Yeah, they banned Pokemon battling in, in that big-ass space. Why did they do that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because they don't want us to destroy it. We had a blast. I'm just trying to power through this, guys. I'm sorry it's taking so long. My tangents aren't doing me any favors. But I enjoy talking with you guys. Part of the reason I love streaming. That's why I like being here. That's why, even though I lost faith in Twitch in and of itself, I had to come here and keep doing it. And I will say this to you, as much as I love what I do at work, and I really have no desire to leave, at least not now. If this YouTube thing ever takes off to a point where I can help pay the bills with it, or make at least comparable to what I make now, which isn't a huge amount of money, but at least if I can make close to it at least, I would stop working to come do this full time. But I'd have to see some kind of something out of it. But I'd love it. I'd love for that to be like, as much as what I'm doing now makes me happy, this would be my dream job. To make a thing out of this, you know, merch and all that kind of stuff. But it's tough to get good deals like anything like that without having a following, a big following, or anything like that. Like, a lot of those places wouldn't bother to work with me, or they would charge me a lot of money that I don't have in order to do things like merch and all that. Best I can do on merch has been like the Streamlabs store. I've had some stuff go out there. My Notorious Wang shirt went out there at one point in time, which I never got one of my own. I totally should have. Never did. 2 pairs of wireless headphones. I thought I'd be clever and wear one each set so I could hear you in game audio, but trying to shoot people is too. Oh, Rama. You're playing Destiny, aren't you? I wish I could get back into that. I do. I can't. And I've talked about it about 1 billion times over on Twitch. I'm not going to get into it again here. I have my issues with Bungie and Destiny. The quick down and dirty of it, though. The quick down and dirty of it, though, is that I paid full price for the game when it came out, and then it went free to play, and they're charging ridiculous amounts of money for all their expansions, and I get nothing for free, even though I paid $60 for the game that people are getting it for free now. They compensated me in no way for that, or any of us, and I don't like that at all. I wouldn't have a problem with it if, like, they said, hey, yeah, you know, like, these DLCs you can have for free if you bought the game. That's not what they did. They didn't do that. I don't know why I do. Yeah. They don't. I like battling. So we're going here, spool. Hope to get out of this. I want to complete the Pokédex. Which is true. Yeah, that's actually what I want to do. That is my overarching goal, is to complete the Dex. And again, I have not completed a Pokédex since Red and Blue first came out. That was the last Pokédex I 100% completed. Like, legit. I only play because I can't get into other first-person shooters. I enjoy... I know some people don't like it, but I enjoy Outriders. Is it perfect? No. And they changed the latest stuff. I'm not taking any of the classes right now. I'm just not. Choose location. Start going. Let me just quickly stop here. I don't like some of the changes they made because they made some of the ways that I used to play and the way a lot of people played kind of obsolete. Well, I don't like that. I can totally agree with that, Cabot. I only got back into it because I got the expansion for my birthday. Yeah. I still need to give that window. Yeah, I mean, I really like that. It's a solid game. And in the early game, the beginning part, you can still play the way I like to play. Farming and all that means something, but at a certain point, it stops meaning as much because of some of the new mechanics that I won't go into. But some of the new mechanics they implemented changed some stuff in a way that I don't think is overly conducive to the game in and of itself. And is it a perfect game? No, but what is a perfect game? Outside of like Elden Ring, and I've understood God of War Ragnarok, which I have not played. Of course, I haven't beaten the first one yet either, so I'm not likely to get into that anytime soon. I love this response. Hold up. He's going to ask me to do something, and I'm going to agree immediately, and he's going to call me a maniac. Happy to help. What kind of a maniac says yes to something without even knowing what they're agreeing to? D2 is not perfect. Oh, no, I know, Rava. I also don't like that they sunset a bunch of content that I paid for, and so I can't use it or I can't get it. I think that's silly. I can't even play the original main story, which, while it had its faults, I did have fun doing, and I hate that I can't do that anymore. Stupid. I shot through a wall just now. Jesus! Content and weapons, yeah. The main concept they had was pretty good. But I take some issue with Bungie and some of their business practices right now. I'm not happy with them. So, you're not going to see, from me anyway, on this channel, you will see no Bungie content from me here, outside of maybe like old school Halo if I decide to do that. Let's be honest, no game is perfect every day. Yes. And if more people would accept that fact, things would be a little bit easier. It seems like everybody's looking for that perfect game, and when a game has an issue, they oh, this is a glaring problem. You know, is it though? Because the reality of it is games like that, you either have the ability to work around a problem that you see, or you don't. And if you don't, it is best to either put the game aside until they can fix that problem, if they're going to, or just stop playing it altogether. You know, if you can, bring it back to GameStop, trade it in, or wherever you can trade it in. And or sell it and to somebody who will play it, and then move on. More people need to be willing to move on. But the other thing is too is I had gone to school. Well, I didn't pass. I had a problem with programming. I understand it, but I can't implement it, and so I was not able to get my degree in it. But I went to school for game design, and I understand, thanks to that school, what is necessary to build a game. I understand how that goes. And so when I see people going, oh, why couldn't they just change this? Because people don't seem to realize that changing one thing that you want them to could absolutely, in ways that you don't understand, destroy another mechanic without even meaning to. It's insane how much one piece of code that you wouldn't think has a lot to do with something else can destroy another aspect of the game. So, you know, I understand that. I have patience with these companies. I had patience with Anthem. And I'm actually really sad that they gave up on it. Because quite frankly, Anthem had a ton of potential. Tons of potential. And they gave up too early. They gave up too soon. They could have fixed that game. That game could have been fixed. Was it going to take work? Absolutely. You have to do almost exactly what No Man's Sky did. Destiny Telesto. Is it bad that I'm one of the people that likes Telesto? I actually like that weapon. I know it was overused and exploited heavily in PvP though. Another somebody started one shot. Yep. That's more of a balancing. See, Bungie. I'm not sure that's a coding thing, Rabo, as much as that's an issue with Bungie not really understanding how to balance a weapon or to test it properly before they release it. Because if they would test it properly, I have a little soda left, but I'm going to switch to water because I don't think I had enough. Give you my shacks. Jesus. It's quite the saying there, Rabo. Oh, yeah, so that would be a coding thing, yeah. But I still think my point is valid. They do not understand how to test out things to ensure that they are balanced properly before they release it to the public. They just create something and maybe do a little bit of testing and then release it to the public one way or the other, and then they have to go back to fix it while it's already out. And one thing that people have lost sight of, both players and game companies, is you're supposed to test the game before you release it, and a lot of people don't. And that's one of the problems. That's why you have what's the word I'm looking for? You have that perception from players who want the game to be perfect right away, and it's not. And you have the game companies that don't wait long enough to release. Fallout 76. That is, I don't know that that's an example of this inner, but that's an example of a whole nother problem. There is no balance in Destiny, especially. Yeah, there's really not. There's really not. I mean, I was mad at them when they released Destiny 2 to begin with. Destiny 1 was supposed to be an MMO. That's what it was. That's what they released it as when it first came out. And then they go, oh well, yeah, no, it's this, it's that, and then they came up with a whole new genre. Cyberpunk 2077 has a completely different issue, Pig Guy. In my opinion, some people will disagree with me, I'm sure. Cyberpunk's problem wasn't that they didn't test it enough before they released it. Cyberpunk's problem was not the developer. Cyberpunk's problem were the fans. They wanted it so bad that people were sending death threats to the developers to get them to release it. Their hand was forced into releasing the game earlier than they were supposed to, or than they needed to. And I'll be honest with you, if I was a developer and I was a publisher and my developers were doing that, we're dealing with that, I would have released it too. I think there's one more thing I need to do. Yeah, let's start first. Cyberpunk, yes, it was. It really was, and it's unfortunate because the Cyberpunk game is actually really good. And even when they released it with all its problems, it was still really good. A game I have not beaten either, and I should probably go back and play. But that wasn't it was released too soon. You are correct. They should have waited longer. But when there's death threats being thrown around, you do what you have to do to protect your employees. If you give a shit, if you care, you do what you have to do to protect your employees. And I would have made the same decision given the situation. This is good now. It's fixed. I've played it since they fixed it, and it is good. Although there's a couple of the exploits I kind of miss, but they're not there anymore. They've actually patched them out. This should be the last thing I need to do here. Oh no, I have to go to the director's office. But I don't need your whole spiel. I wish there was a way to skip all this and just get this stuff and be on your end of it, but there's not. It's the only problem with starting a new game is you have to go through all this. 2.5 hours, I'm still not out of the tutorial area yet. But we are getting our main quest. This is the last main quest we need. Although there's a hook for the other one still. People do need to learn to be more patient with game developers. I, for one, when I hear that a game, even if it's one that I'm looking forward to, when I hear it's been delayed, I look at it as a good thing. It's not a bad thing at all for something like that to be delayed. It's a great thing. It means that they realize that there are issues and they want to fix them before they release the game. But people don't look at it that way. People go, oh man, I have to wait longer. But if they released it sooner, or when they were going to originally, or when you want them to, the game comes out like crap. And it is unfair to the players, it is unfair to the developers, it's unfair to the publishers. Everybody loses at that point. There we go. Now we have to go on up to the director's office, and that should be, I think, one of the last things we do. Yeah. And then we have to go to our dorm room, go to sleep, and then we wake up and they start the treasure hunt. We get our rideable Muradin, and then we can go finally get my Pokemon. I am totally doing that before stream's over. I am getting at least 1 or 2 of the Pokemon I want. And you know, the gamers, I want it now. Also, gamers, you released an unfinished game. Yeah, yes. That is a real world thing, and it's unfortunate. They all need to shut. Yes. All right, I just gotta cramp my other freaking leg now too. Oh, I need to stretch. I have not stretched all day, and I was walking around like a maniac. I think I did like 12,000 steps today at work alone, not including what I've done since then. I am tight, and I need to stretch. I have not done that. While I'm bulldogging my way through this, give me a second. I'm still here. I'm still bulldogging my way through it, but I am going to stand up and stretch. None of you need to see that. Oh, that's sure. There we go. Much better. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Wasn't the longest stretch I've ever done, but you know, you do what you can. I'm always a bit like, oh, that sucks, but as you said, if they're postponing a release, it's probably for a good reason. Listen to the effort. Yes, it is. What do you need, little girl? I haven't even had one yet. You're trying to steal one? You can't have anything else? Well, those are mostly hers. You can't find anything else. Make a sandwich. You're not having. You're not having mine. Yes. You can come say hi to the stream too if you want. Huh? I mean, Robo's here. Robo will say hi to you. He always does. You want me to turn the camera off when you come over? All right. Sorry, she doesn't want to be on stream yet. One day she may stream with me, but not today. Robo said hi! Say it in your mic. You're going to say hi.
Hi.
There you go. I love you, little girl. He said he hopes you're well. She said she's good. Too bad most gamers don't have the patience to give them time. Yeah, I know they don't. Or at least, and honestly, I don't even know that it's most gamers getting right. It's just you get, as with just about everything, there is a minority that is excessively loud, and it seems like they are more than what they really are. She's actually excited to play Pokemon with me on stream at some point. So, I don't know if we'll be on camera when we do it. I want her to be comfortable. But her and I will play together at some point on stream. We'll go into her game because she's got Scarlet, and we'll I'll hunt some of the exclusives. I can't get all the exclusives. There's a couple of them I can't get. I think it's the well, I can't remember what they're called now. No canvas, no big deal. That'd be cool. Yeah. Actually, both my daughters who now have copies of the game want to play. So, but we're gonna go into into her game and catch some of the ones I can't catch in my game, and I get to be the original trainer. 2 yet, and he's on Pokemon Go. Nice! Raising him right, Robbo. You're raising him right. Yeah, I definitely haven't had enough water today. I am excessively thirsty. Should have been drinking water instead of the soda. I am ashamed of myself. I have let myself down. Honestly, I drank a lot of water at work today, too. Clearly, I did too much at work. You would think, shame. Shame, ding, ding, ding. You would think that in the freezer you wouldn't sweat much, but wearing all the gear that I wear in order to work in the freezer, and working like I do in the freezer, you sweat a lot. You lose a lot more moisture in there than you realize. Hydration is key, which is one of the reasons I have switched to 99% water most of the time. Although, like I said, right now, the holidays, there will be lots of soda in my future, because it is plentiful when I'm at my mom's house for food. I love that there's a day and night cycle, too. Although I wonder if you can use your bed to advance one to the other. Either at your home or in your dorm room. I wonder. Coffee, though. I know. And with my wife and her new Nespresso machines, 2, not 1, but 2 Nespresso machines. Coffee. There's a lot of coffee in my future, too. It used to be that I would only drink 1 a day. I think I've had 3 today, which is, I'm sure if you can count, is 2 more than 1. Most of you should know that. Shouldn't have to say that. I did anyway. Alright, we're almost out of here. Doing my job in the summer, I have to drink tons of water. Yeah. Praise the coffee, right? How about yes? I was, for the longest time, I was only a cold brew guy because I really never cared much for the bitter taste of hot brewed coffee. For those of you who don't know, cold brew, which is not iced coffee is different, for those who don't know, it is not as bitter as hot brewed coffee. It's the process of brewing a coffee hot is what makes it bitter. And I was not a big fan of that. However, as of late, my tastes have changed a bit. While I still love my cold brew coffee, I have started to enjoy regular coffee. And so now I've been drinking that too. So what's going on now, if you guys want a little snip of the story, is he is assigning all of us a quote-unquote treasure hunt. What is the treasure? It is what we find of value, either in monetary value as an actual treasure, which I don't think you actually really do find out there, or in educational value or any kind of value. What is valuable to you? And so in that vein, you are encouraged to go out and take on gym battles, or go out and fight the Titan Pokemon, or go out and beat up Team Star. There's moral value, I guess I could say, to be had, or educational value, or monetary value out there, and you are encouraged by the school to go out and do that. It's kind of like a work-study program, so to speak, where instead of being necessarily in classes, which you can still attend actually in the game, and some of them do give rewards, or you go out and you do stuff, you learn by doing, which I think is, for me, the better way to learn in real life. Come on, Cyclozard! Hold on. Autobots, transform and roll out! Come on, just let me go! Can I call out my ride now? No, not yet. Always put 3, wow. Do I have a problem? You might. My father's had, my father in the past, before he passed, had heart conditions, and so I've been trying not to take in so much caffeine, although since I started working out and taking a pre-workout, I can throw that out the window. The pre-workout I use has 300 milligrams of caffeine in a single serving. So, yeah, that's right out the goddamn window. And coffee's actually healthy for you, as long as you don't overdo it, so. I want to get a Switch, but I need to fix my PC, and with the festive season creeping up, my bank is... Yes, I know that feeling. I want one too, Robbo. I actually have my son's Switch. I have to steal his. At some point, I will get my own. I really wanted to get the Scarlet and Violet OLED Switch, because I love the design of it. I overdo it. Hey, well, you know what, dude? You do you. Then cut down. I know it's an easy thing for me to say, but I mean, that's the way I look at it. Oh, dude, I don't know if I can find it anymore without paying a scalper like 300 extra bucks to get one. I don't even have the money for the freaking regularly priced one. Also, yes, it is. I need to upgrade my PC too, to be honest. It could use a new graphics card. The CPU's probably okay for a bit longer, although I'd really like to upgrade that too, and that would be like $1,000 for me to do both. Because I would need a new motherboard for the CPU I want. I can enjoy it without needing it. Yes. Cutting back is not the same as quitting, so if you keep that in mind, I don't know if it'll make it easier for you, but it does for me. I quit soda, but I still allow myself to have one every now and again. That's the thing I'm probably the most addicted to is soda. I quit cigarettes without a problem. I quit smoking a long time ago, and it was not hard for me to do it. In fact, it was rather easy for me. For a lot of people, it is excessively difficult. For me, quitting soda is hard. I crave it. When I don't have it for a long period of time, I crave it. And if I go back and have one, it's hard to stop sometimes, and right now I'm kind of falling into that, and I'm letting myself until pretty much after the new year. Once the new year is gone again, I will be going back to no soda for a while. I did quit alcohol though. I don't drink anymore. I don't drink anything anymore. I decided I don't want that. I am not an alcoholic. It is easy for me to put that down. My father was, and it caused a lot of health problems for him, and I don't want that. I don't think I'll ever be an alcoholic, but I just don't want to deal with it, so I'm not doing it. I feel if I don't drink coffee when yeah. I need caffeine. I need some source of caffeine. Exactly, yeah. And I didn't drink much. Like, when I was drinking, I only drink once or twice a year, usually. Yeah, I don't do that. I just decided I don't want it. I don't want it anymore. And honestly, when I do drink, I like to get drunk, because that's kind of the freaking point if you're gonna drink. To me, I don't see a reason to have a single drink that's not gonna get you anywhere. I don't see a point to it. I don't enjoy the taste of it that much that I would drink it casually just to enjoy the taste, because I don't. So for me, it was about getting drunk. And when I got drunk, I didn't always feel great in the morning. So I stopped drinking. And I don't miss it. I have a couple now, a couple over the Yule, but not like I used to. How am I alive? You persevered, Ravo. You're alive. You're alive because, in a way, you are meant to be, good sir. The universe has decided that you mean something to it in some way that maybe we don't all understand, and you're here. Now they're all going to argue over what I'm going to do while I'm out on my treasure hunt. They all want me to do their thing. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to do it all. Someone's got to drink all the coffee. Yes, someone's got to drink all the coffee. And if there's any indication, my wife may be moving in that direction. You handle the coffee in the UK, my wife will handle it here in the US, apparently. I've already read all this. if you want to experience this for yourself, you may want to pick up the game. Highly encouraged. There we go. That's the last of the 3 big quest lines. See, nights like tonight, it was an impromptu stream. Do I have a huge viewer base right this second? No. That's because I switched platforms. Partially because I switched platforms. But it was unannounced stream, and you guys showed up, and we're having great conversations, and I truly enjoy this, and I hope everyone does. I hope everyone enjoys watching it back later, which I highly encourage you to do. Thank you. And I'll mention now, too, if you guys are enjoying this, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, please do. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours, which is what we need to be able to monetize. Do I think we're going to make a lot of money anytime soon? No, I don't, but I'd like to be able to get paid for some of the work. I should get notifications from here, so that's nice. Yeah, the YouTube notification system works way better when you hit the bell than the Twitch one does. I get random notifications, but most of the notifications from Twitch are from large streamers like World of Darkness. I get notifications for them. But it's funny, I don't get notifications for Critical Role, and they're bigger. And I am I do follow them on Twitch, and I don't get any notifications for them whatsoever. I don't understand why. Because I have it set to give me notifications, and they don't. I don't understand how Twitch still functions. I was going to like the good one here. Copy that. Yeah, every thumbs up really helps. It helps with the old YouTube algorithm gods, which can be rough to work with. But everything helps. From you guys chilling and watching, comments while I'm streaming or after the stream help. Everything you guys do, believe it or not, helps in some small way. Here we go. It's not just a Pokemon, it's also a motorcycle. Yeah. Don't get any notifications on Twitch unless you're on. Yeah. That may be what it is, because I always have my thing set. Well, no, because I still get the World of Darkness. I get the World of Darkness notifications all the time. I don't get notifications. I didn't get notifications when Ghost was going live. I don't get notifications when Lady Fury goes live. I don't get notifications when Tony goes live, or Little Thief, or anybody except pretty much World of Darkness is the only one I get notifications for, which is kind of weird. Does Twitch want me to watch? You think Twitch wants me to watch the World of Darkness streams? I wonder. They might. It might be a thing. I think I used to get a couple other ones. I don't get Omega Valerion's freaking notifications often. I get them on every now and again. I'll get his. All right. Whoa, that was glitchy. There's a bunch of stuff we could do here in town. But all I really want to do is go this way. There are 2 Pokemon in this direction we want to get. How much money do I have? I'm sitting on 12 grand. I should buy some more Pokeballs. Let's put you in the lead. That cracks you up. Sleep streams, like, why? What? What in the blue hell is a sleep stream, Rabo? I'm assuming it's what it sounds like, but really? That's a thing? People stream themselves sleeping. I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah. I got nothing. I've got 11. I need more. Let's grab 20. I will be able to get lots more money very soon. And people watch it. Out of curiosity, are the majority of people who sleep streams, are they female by any chance? Because if they are, I may know why it's popular. Yeah, we're not fighting that Titan yet, buddy. It used to be against the rules, but not... Wow. Wow. Well, remember, you used to not be allowed to wear a bikini on stream, but you can now if you're doing a hot tub stream. I think if we talk to you, we'll get something. Free ingredients. Nope, I sure don't. Ooh, you're a good Pokemon. You're not what I'm looking for. Right now, I'm not worried about other Pokemon. I'm just out here for things I'm looking for. Specifically. Hey, look, there's one of them. I need one that has Sturdy. If you do not have Sturdy, you are no good to me. We'll start with you. Some of them are for sure, but I saw a certain popular streamer do it who I won't have. Thank you. I don't know. If we water gun you, will you die instantly? No. Good. That'll just hurry this along. Water gun again. Perfect. It's fine. We're good. It's fine. Alright, I need you very much to have Sturdy. Please. You do not have Sturdy, you are no good to me. Yes. Nope. B. No, hold on. I can do better than that. Is that why? No, that's why. I hate that I have to look. So used to Xbox controller. Old Salty. I need to see Old Salty's summary, please. He does have Sturdy. Beautiful. Add to my party right now. We're going to remove you. The female ones, I think I may understand why they get some more views than you would for sleeping. For male, I don't understand what would be the draw. But just because I don't understand it doesn't mean there's not a draw. I don't understand why you would do that to begin with, much like yourself. But yeah, hey, I guess, you know, if it works for you. There is one of them down there. I think, yeah, I don't, we're not, you know what? There we go. If we look at this, we don't have to do it, and we're not going to. But if we look at this, we should just get, yeah, we got LP just for looking at it. So we should do that as we find those. Ooh, a great ball. Be handy. The other thing we're going to be looking for over here, because they do spawn in this area, is a Growlithe. I actually end up using the great ball on the Growlithe. There's a... What's that? Empty. Should probably grab one of them. They're going to be useful too. Yeah, we'll grab a Rookty. What you say, brother? I'm gonna pass out. It's 4 a.m. Anything here, but I'll leave the lurks. Much love to you and the fam. Speak soon. All right, Rob, I'll get some rest, brother. I should probably switch out my Pokemon, but there's a Pokemon Center coming up. I don't need high friendship with the. I don't think this is gonna help either, but thank you for stopping by, brother. I really do hope you have a good sleep. And I will catch you in the next one. I'll send you that video, the link to that video too, over Discord after stream. It's okay, Psyduck, you're fine. It's fine, everything's fine. We will change to... Can't change to Old Salty, because he's hurt pretty bad. We'll change to you. I'm afraid if I use Peck, it'll kill him. That's probably going to be enough. Yay! We got him! I do not have a nickname for you. For now, you can go to the box. We'll need you later. He has some really good. His final evolution's pretty good. If I remember correctly, I believe it's a steel and flying, which isn't bad. I need to get up here to the Pokemon Center. Heal up. That is a terrestrialized Jigglypuff, who I don't want to play with. Although they won't attack you, you have to attack them. So I could go down there and grab those items, but I'm not going to worry about it right in the moment. Probably should be fighting these trainers, but I need to heal up. Growlithe is a relatively difficult find. He's not a super common spawn. So I'm just going to take a little looking around in order to get my hands on one. But it is what it is. Keep going to reach that other cup. Should probably put my water over there instead of this. By the way, did you know? Alright, so we are coming up upon the area that is going to... Oh, good lord. I think we're right by the Titan. Which is clearly the reason he actually messaged us. Can we get up to that? I want to go access that real quick. Can't go up there. Grab that, whatever it is. More potions, handy. There's some more LP. We are pretty much now in the area, if I remember correctly, where the Growlithe will spawn. We're just gonna kind of keep our eyes open, looking for one. Could be anywhere around here. Be cool to find a shiny one. I'm not gonna find a shiny one. Would be cool. Really should be sending a Pokemon out to battle while we're out here. What would be good? Right now, I think we have Psyduck in the lead, so if we find some ground Pokemon, we can whoop them out. Like that one right there. Fighting that electric is not going to do us any favors. Wow, you just got your ass handed to you, buddy. No, I don't want to check your summary. Change position with Mia. Mia? There we go. Not really looking to catch anything at the moment other than the Growlithe. Unless there's a Tinka Tough over here. Give me gold. Bronzors I'm not overly interested in. Gulpin is the version exclusive for Violet, but I'm not worried about that at the moment. There's an item over there, but I'm not gonna. Keep riding our dude. I don't know why I'm not. Whoops. Since we're fighting you, we'll catch you. That did not do much damage. Oh, it's because you're level 14. Oh, nice. Holy crap. I'm not coming out. Oh, really? I don't remember what type this dude is. Well, he's gotta be a psychic. Not having fighting though. You know, hop on in there, old salty. Rock shred. Ow! This isn't gonna go very well for Salty. Yeah, there you go. Good night, Salty. I guess I should catch this dude, as he seems to be rather useful. Lechonk! Fight your pig brethren! Tackle, which probably won't do a whole lot. Ow. You will attempt to catch. I think Sproink is going to be replacing Lechonk for right now. I do like Lechonk, but... yeah, he is straight up psychic. I did not realize. No, I don't have a name for you. I'll put you right in the party. Lechonk, into the box. Get in the box! Alright. I need to make my way to a Poke Center. Park apart. Okay, but all right, Inner. Good sir, I will see you tomorrow. Sleep well, my friend. That is a lot of shanks. want to grab this tower because it is a flight point, and it would be nice to have. Oh, they tend to hide things up here too, and I don't remember if there was an item up here or not, to be honest. What might be up here is a gimme gold in chest form. Nope. Oh, there is a gimme gold. Look at that. And I find myself wondering if I can take it on. Maybe if I heal up Sprunk. Because gimme gold does not do much damage, if I remember correctly. Psybeam, go! I should totally catch this one, though. You need a hunt, was it 999 gimme ghoul coins in order to evolve it. You have to have them in your inventory. I'm not even sure if you can look up how much you have. We should do that one more time. And either I'll kill it. Yeah, I'll kill it. I'll get the coins for it, though. I can catch another one. And they respawn, so there's that too. Might as well start collecting the things now. Just taking the quick way down. No fall damage in this game, which makes exploring a lot easier. Growlithe! Psyduck alive. Bag, potion, use item, Psyduck. Two of them there. Move, change position. There. Where'd you fools go? No, there was two of them. I just need one. I really need to go kill up my Pokemon. I'd really love it if I could get all three of the Pokemon I want. I don't know if I not mentioned the third one I want, because we got one of them, which is Old Salty. The other one, the third one, is a Mankey, because Mankey in this game gets a third evolution, which it's never had before, and I'm really looking forward to having that on my team. It has become one of my favorite Pokemon. It is a Nihilape. And it is great. And the sooner I get to Mankey, the sooner I can get to Nihilape. This is a long ladder. There's one right there. And then there's an item over there. Oh, where are you? No! Why did you despawn? God damn it. Wait, everything despawned. Why did everything despawn? There was an item there, I swear to you. Oh, I know why. It's because Dum-Dum's right there. Damn it. Move on, Titan. Get on the hell out of here. Ugh. Frustrating. That is the third one I've had despawn before I could get to it. We're running right into it. Really should have healed my Pokemon before I came over here to do this. Ooh, it's got Intimidate too. Nice. Okay, we need you. I just hope I'm high enough low. I can't remember what the level cap is. Alright, water gun once. I am glad that's not very effective, because that hurt. That did almost nothing. are going to heal. I need to not lose this fight. I need this one. He has Intimidate. And that's a nice little thing to have. I'll do another fight. Which is not so good, because it nearly killed me. I'm not going to get a chance to do anything. Who are you not going to instantly murder? Oh, no, Salty's down too. Although I think he's strong against Salty. Well, let's toss you out there. If I can get at least an attack out. Oh, I know who I could put out. Heck. You faster? No, you're not. He's a fast boy. I'll let all of them go down. I need this dude. He is on the list of things I need. I'm gonna put out what's that Pokemon? Fletchling. Fletchling has quick attack. We can use that to do some damage. And he should. Quick attack should go first. Although I think he's gonna one hit. Nice. Ooh, a crit too. I think we may be able to catch him. We'll try the Great Ball. Oh, Nest Ball. That's not going to do me any good. Come on. Stay in. Don't break out. Got him! Victory! Whew. All right. Now we have to go heal. We should come up with a name. I need a name for this guy. For a Growlithe. A good name. A good fire-inspired name. And it's a canine, too. Victory, nice catch. Yes! Let's see here. I know what I'm gonna name. Just want to double check my spelling. Gotta remember I have to delete that. The Lord of Inferno, Ifrit. Add to the party right friggin' now. Fletchling, you're out. Alright, we gotta go heal. Right now. Of course, there's another one. And another one. Alright, when I said they're a rare spawn, they're supposed to be a rare spawn. Apparently not as rare as I was thinking. By the way, did you know stuff I don't know about? Alright, so now we need to fast travel back to the school and go the other way. Because where we need to go is out this way. We may even be able to catch an Eevee. If we come across an Eevee, I will try to catch it. They are a rare spawn. So I can get my hands on one, that'd be great. One, because I'd like to be able to breed them, I want all the different versions of Eevee. I am an Eevee fan. We'll end up catching a Pikachu, but I'm not a thing. They become, yeah, right. Rare until you catch one, then they're coming. Yeah. Alright, so we want to go this way. Next stream, we will likely do some power leveling. We will go to an area where we'll buy a sandwich, at least the ingredients for a sandwich. And then we are going to go do some power leveling in an area where we can get levels really quickly with the right sandwich. The sandwich you want is a ham sandwich, and the enemy we'll be fighting is going to be a Chansey. And we will power level some Pokemon in order to start taking on gyms and whatnot. We'll talk to you. I think you give us some more ingredients. No, I don't want a picnic right now, but thank you. Stream goes at least until we catch our third desired Pokemon. I have not decided who I'm taking out of the lineup at the moment in order to put him in there, but we are getting Mankey. We're probably going to do some trainer battles as well to earn some early money for buying ingredients. I'm picking up all these items mostly because sometimes you'll come across items that are literally their intent is for you to sell and make money. And there's actually a really good place. In fact, I'll show you on the map real quick. If you can get there, no matter where you are in the game or how far along the game you are, I didn't even go out that far. If you can come up here and get to this desert, rolling around in there and just picking up the items that show up there, they have a high chance to be things that sell for really good money. The area we're going to go to power level, which is way up in the north, if you go up to the northern area, I'll show that too. Power leveling spot for next stream is way up here, so it's a bit of a trek up here. Along the beach, there's a couple of items. Big pearls and small pearls have a tendency to drop there, and they sell for really good money. Not necessarily as good as some of the stuff you find in the desert, but you can pick up some items up there and you're able to get money. That's one of the things I love about this game as opposed to, say, again, like the earliest versions of the game. Like in Red and Blue, there was a finite amount of money you could make and you were limited by it. And as the games have come along, they've kind of moved away from that, and I'm very happy they did. I can earn as much money as I feel like taking the time to go do in this game, and it's fantastic. Alright, so if we go, we're going to roll right through this town. I'm actually going to stay over here on the outskirts a bit, because if I don't, there's a cutscene that I don't want to deal with. It's a very short cutscene, but I don't want to deal with it, and it has to do with that gym that's right there. That's the gym building, by the way. That big building right there, those are the gym buildings. Those of you who don't know. I'm assuming that most people in this video will, this stream and the I guess the VOD, the video of it that you'll see later, is going to appeal to, is going to end up being people that know that already. But for those of you who don't, that's what that is. Now we should run into an abundance of Mankeys. They are not hard to find at all. Level 15. 15. Yeah, pick the first one. They are aggressive, as a Mankey should be. I probably should not have led with Psyduck. Although, if I can hit him with Confusion. Really? Covet? You have Covet? I did not confuse you. And Psyduck goes down. Actually, Psyduck's probably who I'm pulling out of the rotation. To be honest. Sproink would be good against him, but I don't want to take him out. Let's go with an electric move. Maybe I can paralyze him. That'll be an easier chance to catch. And that would be nice. Oh, I don't have the electric moves on me yet, do I? Pound, I guess. Oh, good. His moves are not very effective. He's fighting. Is fighting weak against flying? Oh, it is. Well, that was the right choice. That hurt, however. Oof. Heal. Take a turn to heal. I have no qualms using these potions. We get plenty of them. I'll end up getting better healing items later. It's okay. Pokeball time. I wish I had something special to catch him in, but... I mean, I got the Premier Ball, but I really don't like the Premier Balls. I know some people do. Another YouTuber I watch loves Premier Balls, but that's not my thing. We got us our Mankey. Magic Leaf. Yes, we want to learn Magic Leaf. That is a good attack. Well, oh, this is a function, and I know some people will probably get mad at me for using it. You can ask the Pokemon for advice on what it wants to forget in order to learn, which I like to do. And Tail Whip is out of here. Useless for me. I don't use it. I know some people probably do, but I do not bother. Mankey is going directly into the rotation. We need a nickname for Mankey. Knowing that he's going to end up being an Annihilate, we're going to call him Kong. Male or female, it doesn't matter. It's Kong. Add to party. You will go there. And Psyduck will go take a nap. In the box. For the foreseeable future. Yay! Alright, we got our Mankey. Hi guys, how you doing? I don't want to play with you. Oh, okay. Thank you. I didn't catch what it was. Because the game glitched out a little bit for that. Alright, we will heal up our Pokemon. I thought the game glitched out there for a second. By the way, did you know? Yes, I knew about that, but thank you. Alright, so drop down a save. And that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please do remember to hit that thumbs up button. It helps more than you probably know, or maybe as much as you probably know. I'm not sure. I'm not you. However, it does help, and it would be greatly appreciated. If you are not subscribed, please do subscribe if you want. That bell icon's chilling up there if you want to be notified when things are going on. I hope that depending on how long family get-together tomorrow goes, there may be a stream tomorrow. If not, expect a stream on Saturday. I do not know exactly what time I will go live. It will probably depend on what time I wake up. But it is probably for the foreseeable future, it is going to be Pokemon for a while. So, that said, I hope all you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I'm really enjoying this game, and it's going to be fun to continue playing. You guys have a good night as well. Thank you, Genrai! I appreciate you, brother. Glad you get to stop by. I can't stream super late tomorrow night because I do have to work for at least half a day on Friday. I'm hoping it's only going to be a half a day on Friday. So we may actually get a stream on Friday too, guys. There could be a Friday stream, a Friday night stream. That could happen. It is a thing that could possibly happen. If I get a half a day on Friday, I will be streaming on Friday. And right now, given how much extra work I tried to get in today in order to finish up stuff that we no longer have to do on Friday, hoping we'll get a half a day. So, that being said, I hope to see you tomorrow. If not, I will hope to see you Friday, and if not that, definitely Saturday for more Pokemon. We will be continuing to build our team. I'm hoping to power level a bit and get through at least a gym or two tomorrow, or on our next stream, I should say. So I hope to see you guys then. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Oh, one more thing before I go. If you were listening here early in the stream, I played this really cool music I found that's copyright free for Pokemon songs. I got some remixes. The link for that video is down in the description. Please do go give it a check, give that a look if you enjoy the song. I'm going to play it on the way out. And have a good night, everybody. I can find my ending screen. There it is. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.